Hello,
We're here.
and welcome back. It's another Friday to our game. Um, Last week we got a lot of stuff done, and we were actually pushing towards the end of pretty much this section of our campaign, and pushing on to the next higher end level of our campaign. Um, if you guys want to go ahead and give a small recap of what happened and kind of what's led us to this current point, kind of just do a general recap, not just of what happened last session, but just kind of give an
Of
overall,
everything that's been
kind of
going
an
on.
overall basis what's been happening and why we're here.
Shadow, creep, and disease, bad stuff like causing to eat away at people. We learned that it's shadow related, a curse, potentially like anti magic y or so. Some of our family members are infected with it. As we've been studying, someone basically died at our doorstep delivering some coins to a city of doors. In that city of doors, we met a figure that told us of a way to potentially cure our family, to develop a cure for this creep. To do so, we had to seek out a elder black pudding, its core. They were given a choice of places to go. We chose Ravenloft because hell, it's freaking Ravenloft. In the city of Goblin, in the depths of it, there is the bones of a vampiress named Jade. We sought out Ravenloft, had some challenges, and in the depths, we found the black pudding and succeeded in destroying it and acquiring the core, the Dawn's core.
The Dawn's Core,
Uh,
yeah.
as we're attempting to leave Ravenloft with a magical ritual to bring a sizable number of residents that have been trapped here with us, the vampiress Jade has been reconstituted or reborn, returned to us, and is now becoming the lord of this new red realm.
Mm,
And
yeah.
we are on the eve of the morning, about to enter the morning of this ritual, with a large gathering of tabaxi and a few arcane casters from the school, the arcane college, uh, and going to craft this extra dimensional plate storage area and hopefully go home.
Man, that was brilliant. That's pretty much right on where we're at with everything. Um, that being said, I mean that's pretty much the most general recap of where we pretty much everything that has happened. Good job there. I'm gonna put you some bonus XP for that. That was a good one.
Woohoo!
All right. Thank you for that recap.
Big recap skills.
From last session specifically, we find ourselves pushing with a little bit more haste than was planned, due to finding out that the city has been alerted to your guys' leaving Ravenloft. That you guys actually have one of the only ways to actually leave Ravenloft, and that's because the continent of Goglin was shunted here from Faerun um, 15 years ago, but being it had its own planar keys to the city of doors. You guys have collected the keys to the city of doors, and are going to be making your way back through that way, um, with some people. Well, the Tabaxi had gathered, and the number of people, the number of Tabaxi that have been seen gathering, alerted a lot more people, and the Council of Dragons had left a door prize with you, if you will, to leave. Something for you guys to
I won't.
ensure it's leaving Goglin. A duffel bag full of 2 eggs of different types, a total of 26 different eggs. Um,
Too many. A lot of dragon eggs.
Way too many dragons.
which is
Many
more
porkies.
than what you guys know of types of dragons, but that's what you know of.
Yeah.
There could be more. There could be even less. But from what you guys know, that is, you guys were given those, and it's hard to say no to a coven of dragons that tell you to take these with you. As you guys were leaving and found out all this was going on, you encountered Ragul, our paladin protector of Goglin, which you guys actually found out was a silver dragon, an ancient silver dragon, who is one of the protectors of Goglin. You know that he was fighting against Jade during the night, and one of the reasons you guys were pressing your haste.
Yep.
You guys have had a full night's rest. Well, we were gonna go through and make sure that that night you guys were going to try to purchase some stuff with your acquired
Yes.
marks, which is the currency that Goglin uses instead of gold, due to their lack of the precious material. So let's try to get that out of the way as quickly as possible. I was hoping that we could do that over text and stuff, but we kind of missed out on that over the week.
Because work.
Because work and whatever. But we'll try to get our little bit of purchasing things out of the way. I hope you guys have thought about what you guys wanted to get, and we can try to push past that as quickly as possible. I know that Argent went to go buy a cannon, and I think we figured out the money, how much that was going to cost, so that you could take that from the funds.
He said 6,000.
Yeah. Okay.
I would only look for armor. That's the only thing
I have to roll for the percent chance that you can find large armor.
I mean, I assume they have started making large armor for the new army of trolls.
Roll me an investigate Argent, since you are actually looking for that specifically. That is
good. 26.
With a 26, you are able to find the smith who has been commissioned to make the large armors.
Okay.
It's a gnome. You guys dealt with this gnome previously as one of the smiths, but he had his own shop. This is he was working with the smith in the merchant center of town, but he has his own shop, and you end up finding that in his own shop, his own workshop, not like a selling shop, his own workshop, he was crafting large armors. You were given directions to his home, which is in one of the main living areas of Goglin. The tall Gothic buildings and stuff are around, and outside you see on the building that you guys are coming up to, the Gothic building. It's about three stories tall. There's glowing lamps outside, and you immediately recognize that along the front of the building there are sound dampening rooms. They like line the windows and stuff.
Okay.
Excellent.
Interesting.
So opening the gate, it opens up, and then you find yourself at the front door of this large 3-story building.
Knock on the door, I guess.
As you knock on the door, almost as if somebody was waiting on the other side, or the reflexes were fast enough that he was just happened to be there. You see the small gnome at his larger door. Now that you realize that the difference, this gnome is pretty small, smaller than your average gnome. This gnome is about 3 foot maybe. The door opens up, and you realize also that his door and his building seems to be a little bit larger than the average, like he's compensating for himself. But the door opens up. Hello! As the gnome greets you, his balding head with the hair coming down off of both sides, like he doesn't cut it, it only gets burnt off now and then. His beard scraggly, and the only reason it's kept a little bit is due to the flames and the bits of sparks that probably keep it at bay and burn off at the ends as it grows. His apron is covered in soot. It looks like he is sweating profusely through his shirt, as it looks like he has been working hard. Inside now, you can hear the sounds of the furnace. You can feel the heat of the inside, as it looks like the wooden building on the outside has been lined with the stone on the inside to make a smithy on the inside. Can I help you?
Heard you were the fine craftsman making a large-sized armor.
Oh yes, I've been commissioned by the princess herself. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, we were hoping that maybe we could acquire one of those sets of armor.
Well, if you have the right coin, I can.
We have
most
marks.
definitely.
We have plenty of marks.
Marks are good, but I prefer trade if you have anything.
What kind of trade are you looking for?
I like unique things. Stuff that I can put into armors. Stuff to, push my craft. If you have unique items that I can, different, maybe magical gems or anything that I might be able to push into an item that, can help me with my craft.
I passed the water breathing potion we got from Sterling to Argent. Like maybe that could be, he can use it as an reagent.
Sure.
Maybe.
I will sign to Varen. We have the tailor.
I have a couple of his gems too. I signed back.
What's with all the finger motions?
Wait, are we all there?
Yeah, you guys kind of all went together.
This is that same night that we've been around afoul. So.
I mean, it's kind of an emergency, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hand you over the 6 rubies that I had, because all the stuff that
it was like rubies the size of his head, right? Totaling.
Yeah.
So, I'll pull out like a nice fist size, like a big honker.
Oh, I see. Fair. Okay. Now, you want what kind of you want a large set? I'm guessing for the lovely lass behind you.
Yeah, we needed to fit her big ass.
Right.
Oh, it's very large. I'll slap it.
Come in. And he holds the door open for y'all to come in. As you guys come in, you guys can see that it looks like less than being a merchant, this guy looks like he's more obsessed with improving his craft. As you see different styles of just masterwork armor all over the place. As it looks like he seems to always be pushing himself. There, you see several magical pieces around the room, and you can even see the large sets that he's making is more like it looks like he's trying to push himself to see how many he can make at once, rather than like it looks like he's trying to see if he can make many at one time. Well, so you said you're in a hurry, right?
Yes.
Yes, very
Okay.
much so.
Well, so,
He's holding his hand up for the ruby. Eric was looking down at the camera.
as you put the ruby in his hand, his hand faster than the eye can see, it's gone, and the ruby is just out of sight. So, all right. Now, if I'm making you something, you want me to put anything on it? You have anything of interest that you would like to be smashed into your armor?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of things I'd be interested in.
I have several sets of the large armors right now, going right through the smith. Some of them heated up right now. I might be able to work them in since I am in the process of making stuff right now.
Well, I am a cleric of Thanatos. I could maybe expend some spell into
I'm
it.
not gonna put any dead people in the armor.
No. No, I would use some of what he has bequeathed to me.
I am not gonna put any souls in the armor.
I don't have any souls. I was going to just use magic.
Ah,
Okay.
Stern just said he doesn't have a soul.
I don't have any extra souls. I have my own.
Nah, that's not what you said.
All right.
I'd also don't. No, I don't think he does. I really doesn't. Not anymore.
Well, so you just want to put your magic in it?
Oh, that's all and I'm like I gesture with Murrow.
Usually I need some sort of material along with the magic. Like, it usually needs something, like the magic usually has to have something to grasp onto as I make.
Actually, and I look at Argent and I hand sign like, could he maybe work the Grim Mask into the helm as a solid piece?
That's up to you and him.
Well, I'm asking you if it's okay because you made this for me.
You're guessing that with the craftsmanship as being stone and the armor most likely being metal? Probably not. Argent.
Only other thing I have is this like 25 gold worth sapphire. Be maybe set in it.
Am I there?
I believe all of you have could have gone out because you were going to be crafting some clothes for him.
Okay.
Well, actually, I believe that's what you're doing currently is making clothes for him. So you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
There.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oops.
All right. So I could just try to do the best I can. Sorry, I can't put any magic things on it if I don't have any kind of source material. So, if you don't have anything to do, let's get right on it. If you said it's a hurry.
Yeah, we used to have something from Thanatos, but something happened to it.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Nope, it doesn't help me either.
All right, last chance. I'm gonna go to the forge.
Did anybody else have anything?
I got
Do you? Excuse me. Do you have any cobalt?
Yeah, somewhere. Why?
Oh, I just would like to purchase some.
I'm not a store, sir. I'll be using that for making things and whatnot.
Would you make fine powder and sell that?
That'd be a waste of my time. You can go get some gophers from the crafting areas to go do stuff like that. That's below what I'm gonna be doing right now.
All right, very well.
I have to be making these sets of armor, but if you guys want me to make one for you, I can do that.
Cedro, could you perhaps draw a Thanatos symbol that could maybe be worked into the armor?
Yeah, yes, I can do that. Easy.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a performance.
I always lose my.
He leads you over to the armors area, and there's some laid out skins that he motions you to put whatever markings you want on the armor to put them on the skins, and he'll work them into the armor.
Make sure it's the Merkel Thanatos one, of course.
I got a 21.
Okay, that's good. All right, and he starts to. All right, give me I'm guessing about 2 hours, and I'll have it completed for you. I'll roll some crap. Okay. All right. Anything else you guys doing? He just starts going into hammering. Ding, 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 ding. As he starts crafting away. You guys trying to buy anything else?
I guess I'm getting armor and clothes. Although, perhaps should I really trust her to give me good clothes?
She'll be
Impeccable
fine.
style.
I might need real pants.
We do need a considerable amount of food.
Bacon can be choosers.
Yes. Also, it's my treat for your clothing.
Okay. Well, where can we get some good food? A lot of food then.
Yeah, here. Let's do that.
I mean, to feed someone your size, a cattle ranch.
And then also like I hand signed to Arjun like, do we want to see if the noble wants to come? Because
Sure. We could ask if he's from. If he wants. That's a risk. That's real risky.
yeah. I
Yeah.
know. You just like crafters, and this would be like another cool craftsman.
Well, we already have
Yes,
two
but I-
crafts.
can I get like a feel for this guy on if he seems like he's trying to make up for something with his giant house that is a smith on the inside? As
Go
in,
ahead. Roll me an
like he
insight.
might use this information to further his whatever he wants. Insight
Yeah.
14.
It's really hard to tell. You didn't get a really good read on him. I mean, he seems very dedicated to his craft, and that's pretty much what you are getting from him for the most part.
I think I like it here.
Okay, I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Perpetual War seems like something that he'll have a good time with.
War, the mother of innovation.
All right. Are you guys trying to? You guys are going to trying to go get food and stuff? Is that what you said you're trying to do?
Yeah, we're probably looking for food to get before we.
Yeah, but we need like a lot of food.
How long do we need the food though?
I don't know. How long do you think the people are going to be in that place?
And how many questions are going to be asked of why you need
A lot of food?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Also, we need to figure out where we are going to let them out.
Yep.
Where are we going to come out? Are we going to come out on the ship?
Okay. You're getting too far ahead.
Yeah,
The first
yeah.
question is,
We'll cross that
where
bridge.
in the City of Doors do we show up? Well, I guess that doesn't matter because then we just leave.
whatever door we enter into the city of doors in, we turn around, shut it, and then use our other key
Fair enough.
the door, and we're back on our ship.
And then we could figure out getting back to Sterling. Yeah, we don't need to do that.
We just don't want to use a really expensive door to open to the city of doors.
But isn't the ship broken?
It's been being fixed, worked on. He's been
Hopefully.
working on it.
It's been a while.
And
It's
then
probably-
we can just awaken it, and it'll be all right.
Awaken the ship?
That's what I was thinking. Use that scroll.
I don't need a smart ship.
That might be a bad idea considering how many souls. Well,
Because then it might not want to listen to us when we drive it hard.
That is a me level thing. I mean,
Wait.
For all we know, we'll get a ship that just wants to be lazy. And just be like, nah, I don't want to fly anywhere.
It could definitely be that
Not
kind of ship.
today.
I'm just
You
gonna
never
fly around today.
yeah, I think the ship would have Crab's personality.
It could be a horny ship. We don't
You
know.
don't want that. You do not want that ship having Crab's personality. You want to make a beeline over the ocean, lay
Give the
siege to a
ship a
dwarven
giant
stronghold.
No.
I mean, what if it could mate with other ships? That
I don't want to think about that.
No, yeah, that'd be bad.
How are we going to get a lot of food? Do we get a lot of food from a lot
bought.
of places?
Are there farms around here?
I think we could buy livestock.
Wait,
Well-
don't you just make stuff when you create the space? Couldn't you just make a big buffet with food?
Yeah, I guess.
Like a fully stocked kitchen?
Every tobacco you could get a cat.
I guess I was planning on having the kitchen and pantry be stocked with food, so we don't have to really get food.
Just like do
But
an extra
there was gonna be enough
storage
food for
closet.
Not enough food for 1,000 people.
You also gotta understand,
There are.
the Tabaxi were told to collect their stuff, start showing up, people are leaving, which means they probably already cleaned out every neighborhood store that they could get their hands on, every dry good. Every family probably has a couple of
Food.
a week or two of rations that they get their hand because they have no idea how the travel's going.
This
Okay.
is
so-
true.
So then I would still be interested in buying livestock.
We should
They
also
probably have that
hire
too.
guards for in there too.
Roll me an investigation, real quick.
Who?
I believe since Argent has been kind of leading this, Argent's going to be leading it, and somebody else can help.
I will bonk Argent with a guidance, lightly,
Okay.
on his shoulder, not his head. My shovel.
Anybody else helping him?
Livestock.
All right, straight roll, Argent.
Plus a D4.
Plus a D4. This is important, so I will flash
mean,
of genius.
Are
and,
you
like,
getting any kind of
climb up on
musical help?
Oh, me?
Oh, you.
Apparently not.
Okay, so you're doing a what check?
Investigation.
For what?
Looking for animals that might
Looking-
possibly be for sale.
Oh, around town?
Yeah.
Gosh, musical help. I don't know. Shit. I'm
Useless.
not a good bard.
You
I'm not a very inspiring bard.
just say you're
Bardic?
giving him inspiration.
I'm giving him bardic inspiration.
There you
I'm-
go.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, just smell for the cow shit and you'll be able to find it.
What if they're looking for pigs or chickens?
Well,
What is your inspiration
Smell,
right now?
smell for the shit.
What's your
Huh?
inspiration level at?
I'm not very inspirational.
Just smell for shit.
Just use your nose.
Got it.
Farfignuga, where is it? 1d10.
1d10.
If you want to find something, you must use your nose, like a tabaxi.
Great. You're getting directions from a cat. This is going to work out really well for you.
I could direct you to the nearest
Just
fish
to make
market.
sure I find it, I will still do a flash of genius and like climb up on down on a barrel or something, get an extra tall.
Okay.
And get a 31.
Oh damn.
Damn.
Okay. After about 30 minutes of traveling and looking around,
Market now.
you guys come across. You guys find out that all the livestock they're kept in magical areas and kind of raised by mages, being that they all had to be pulled out from the outer edges of the city due to the attacks. So finding livestock has been very difficult, but you eventually find a kind of a goofy like tradesman who has due to the searching and like talking to people, this tradesman seems to always have some sort of, he always tends to have like chickens and pork and beef and other things for sale. So people think that he has some sort of stock of livestock.
Sure.
It doesn't take you long to find him. He's at the edge of the city, near the gates, by the docks, where the docks had a gate nearby. The actual docks on the outside have been like all destroyed, but on the inside of the gates, there's it's like the edge of the water, the edge of the port. It's like tons of smaller areas, and this guy's shop seems to be a little bit bigger. But you guys show up, and he has lots of like fish and meat and all kinds of all sorts of meats and fish and whatnot, poultry hanging around, and he's selling to different people for what you're guessing would be normally considered high, but maybe not high for their situation.
Sure.
This is a half orc. He's got long, thick, you'd almost think it'd be like manged kind of hair, like just unkept, not taken care of. Dreadlocks in some places. Some of it's just like super dirty and messy. But you can see that it's there's like fabric wrapping it to keep it from like getting into the meats and stuff. His clothing is thick, like a thick wool, and you can see he's wearing like a butcher's tunic. And as he comes up, he as he just gets done handing some sliced meat to some older woman. As you guys walk up, and it's late in the evening too. At this point, it's about midnight. Can I help you?
Yeah. Before we get there, considering this guy probably not going to want to sell his livestock super freely, I'm going to suggest someone else take point on this.
I can try to convince him. Maybe Calypso too.
I could try.
Just not me.
You guys are walking away with no food.
Not me,
Somehow he's going to get half of your stock.
Thing type.
All right. Talking through his underbite, as his lower jaw sticks forward a little bit due to the larger teeth. Can I help you?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
How much would you ask for to buy your animals?
Well, pork is. He starts giving you prices per pound on the different porks and the different beefs and stuff.
How much do we need, Varen?
Well, we're looking for pre-butchered livestock.
Pre-butchered, like you want whole slabs or
Like still clucking, still mooing.
okay.
And-
What are you looking to get?
Well,
A pair of each.
a pair of
It's like a pair of cows and
a brace of any of each. You know, cows, chickens, pig,
chicken.
reindeer. Do you have any reindeer?
Reindeer?
I don't think we
Reindeer.
have reindeer here.
No.
Regular deer.
Oh yeah, do you have venison?
Just
I
deer.
can get you a couple of deer. How much are you looking to spend?
I mean, if the stock can be acquired quickly, I mean, we'll drop a pretty mark on you. Like, I guess they're pretty. We can clean them for you.
What do you want specifically? You want the deer, is what you're saying?
Cows, if you got them too.
Deer, cows,
Pigs,
chickens.
maybe like a few chickens. No fox.
Chickens are easier.
I think maybe like 10 chickens.
Okay. 10. I can do 10 chickens.
They lay lots of eggs.
I can do those pretty easily. The cows and the deer are a little bit more difficult.
How many
But,
cows do you have?
well, that's an interesting question. Are you working for the princess?
Definitely.
No.
Nope.
Do a persuasion or a,
I will work to aid. I aid. I got a 13 to aid.
persuasion or deception, depending on what you're doing, and he is going to do an insight.
I mean, we're not working for the princess. She's dead. So.
No one knows that currently.
Yep,
Yeah.
We haven't told her that. I haven't.
Well,
That's
we
why
know that. So we're not working for her.
18.
we're not working for her.
Okay.
I assisted you.
Well,
Awesome.
I could do, say, 1,000 marks per cattle head to cow, and
Okay.
10 chickens is a 300 marks.
1K per cow.
That's it.
300 per chicken.
Yeah.
Or 10 for
300.
300.
300 per chicken.
No, for the 10 of them.
Oh,
10 chickens.
And I think she meant to say is how many cows do you have willing to part with, not your entire stock.
I am not going to tell you how many I have.
That
fair
How
enough.
many are you willing to sell?
How much coin do you have?
A lot.
That's not the right answer.
Well, you haven't told me an answer either.
Well,
Why don't
you
we?
can just kick rocks.
Why don't we buy what we've discussed so far,
yes,
and we can move on from there.
2 cows, 10 chickens.
Prove that we've got some coin to spend, and then see what else you got.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So do you guys hand over the writs?
Yep.
Yeah.
I pull out my wad of marks because I got 20,000.
14,000.
A lot of it.
14?
A lot
Oh,
of yeah.
because
'cause-
we bought stuff. I wasn't here to hear that, so
and
But it-
so 14.
since
You bought
the rate
chicken.
you hand him already has 14,000.
No, I don't hand it to him. I pull it out
Well,
and then I say, okay, well, how do I? Oh wait, so we had a writ for 20,000. So
so you switch that out for whoever you bought
For
stuff from. For
14,000?
14 from them.
oh, so we
Yeah.
only
So it's
have
just
one
one
piece
writ.
of paper.
Yeah, it's one thing.
Okay.
It's an exchanging. We give him that writ. He writes us another writ for the
Gotcha.
minus 2,300 out of the 14, so it's going to be 11,700.
11,700.
Minus whatever else we purchased from him.
Okay.
This is why you shouldn't have left the
So-
gold standard.
I pull it out and I say, well, we've got a bit more to spend.
Smooth it out real nice on the counter.
We've got quite a bit more to spend.
So first he writes out the writ minus the 2,300 for the cows and chickens. And hands back the writ. You're looking to buy some more then?
Yes, we are.
I've got
Now, are you willing to tell us how many you have?
no. But
Is
I
there
know
any-
that you can buy a lot more.
How long would it take you to deliver them?
So what, the cows and chickens?
Yes.
Oh, you're taking them with you.
Okay.
Now,
Fantastic.
do you want?
I'll be right back.
Do you
I should
want?
take care of my money.
Do you want piglets? I got a new clutch of baby pigs.
I don't really have a place for pigs.
They're
Field.
good for eating.
Yeah, pigs like mud. I have more of a field of grass.
Well, they like grass too.
Do they? I don't know about pigs. I'm pig don't.
Pig will be fine. Grass, they'll eat grass. You can feed them all kinds of stuff.
I mean, okay. Sure.
Okay. Now, I sell them by the hoof. That means I sell them by $100 a leg. $100 mark a leg. So 400 mark is for a piglet. How many you want? Now these ones are young. They're gonna have to grow up so that you can harvest them.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I don't know, like
This
four.
is, I'm fine with if Archon wants to take up agriculture, he could do that.
I don't.
But yeah, if we gotta wait for them to grow up before I use, we don't really have that much time. Do we?
You can eat a pig when it's young, but you're not going to get as much meat.
Yeah.
What you guys should be looking for is goats. Goats can also produce milk. They take a lot less room and space and feed than cows do, and they can be just as versatile.
Mhm.
Well,
Check, got any goats?
I don't have any goats.
No dice.
I got piglets. They grow quick. It's not bad.
Well, we get cats, right? You can milk cats.
I've never milked a cat before. You can ask that little girlie behind you. That's awkward.
Oh, I just give him a glare when he says that.
It's a joke. I guess
What?
like 4 pigs.
4 total pigs.
Sure. That'll put us just over 10,000.
Oh no.
And how many more cows do we want?
Okay, just Argent. He did say we're leaving here with them right now.
Yep.
So we're going to be leading cows through the city. Are you
All right.
really leading
Four
cows?
4 pigs would cost 8,000 marks. You guys do want that?
What's y'all's animal handling? I'm just curious.
You said 100 per leg.
Yeah.
4 legs, that's 400.
Oh no! They have 20 legs.
Are these centipigs?
Oh.
These centipigs.
They're long.
Those
Like,
things.
so they were talking.
Those things were pretty good. What?
Right.
What are they talking about?
Hold on, I'll show you one of them. And he like goes back to the thing, and there's like a blue light. There's like a fading kind of blue light. Like you guys kind of see it kind of glow underneath the fabric of the thing blocking the door. And then he comes back a little bit later, holding like this long, lanky pig with 10 legs.
Maybe just 2 of those.
2?
Then.
All right, that's 4,000. He sets it on the, here you go, and hands it to the big person. Goes back, gets another one, hands the other one to the big person. It's like it looks like kind of like a caterpillar, but it's a pig. And it's like
I take a hold of them and
Oh, he's adorable.
I'll get the cows, and he goes in and he leads 2 cows out. The cows, they look more like bison than actual cows, as he leads them out.
I'm sure they milk the same, right?
As he pulls them out, he hands the rope over to. He basically just hands them over to Varen. Goes, man, I'll get your chickens. And he comes out, and he's got these big wiry cages as he's coming out. They definitely aren't chickens.
What?
As what you see is some kind of like small quail.
Oh. But they
pheasants.
still lay eggs.
Yeah, pheasants.
Eggs. We might need like 5
Like
times as many.
It's like Island of Dr. Moreau here.
I can't do that many more. I gotta keep some for my own stock.
You got like 10 more?
Okay, but I'll get 100 more though, so it'll be 400 for 10 more.
Fine.
400 for 10 more.
We
Last time it was
out of-
only 300.
out of character,
Right, because that's
we-
last. That's like I don't have many more than that, so I don't wanna.
What'd you
It
say, Eric?
cost more.
It's an out of character. We literally just need to burn this money, so we don't care how much it costs. I guess.
Yeah, but still.
I thought it was going to be more expensive.
We gotta haggle a little bit.
There's other things you can try to purchase unless anybody else wants anything else.
I mean,
Does
maybe
anybody want anything else?
maybe a
Our
souvenir.
We need to get some more alcohol for Varpu.
Fair. We do need a few casks of booze. I mean,
I have some ale.
Is it
These are
elven
fine
ale?
orcish chickens.
No.
Then no.
Oh.
It is not good enough.
I don't trust that what this guy has is ale if all of his animals are not with him.
I would say your ale. I would say your ale's fine. Just our mother is particular.
I mean,
I
she
don't know.
thought the tabaxi drink was good. Maybe we could get her some of that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you
I thought
guys.
this was pretty good too.
You guys want anything else?
What do you got?
Meat.
Wow, that sounded like a question mark there. It's like you're asking for bootleg
Me?
liquor in the 1920s.
Meat.
What do you-
Me?
what do you-
Question mark.
I'm a butcher. What do you want?
I'm already carrying enough.
Did we already get venison?
We get the deer.
No, there's no deer.
Do any of these cows
not.
have any messages written on them?
Nope.
Okay.
And they're bison.
They're not cows.
Oh, they're bison.
They're 100% bison,
Ooh.
possibly buffalo.
That's gonna suck to try to slaughter those.
Milk them.
It'll be fine.
Although, if you leave the skeleton intact,
Okay.
No, I think we are good.
Well, alright.
Can you point us to someone who makes very good ale or wine?
I make good ale.
Like, for elves.
I make good ale for ale.
You can't even say elves.
Well,
Okay.
and I want to take these back to the tabaxi because I don't want to carry pigs and bison around. Someone else is carrying the pheasants.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
You don't even have the animals. You have cages with these animals. You have nothing to bring these people. You didn't bring a wagon,
Cages?
a sled.
no,
nothing.
there's just cages for the quail. The other stuff is
I was gonna say, how are you gonna put a bison
you got
in a
the
cage?
piglets are just crawling all over Varen,
Yeah.
Oh. You got
Going into my robe,
rodents.
getting messing with my druid craft bra.
Probably gnawing
and then
on it.
the bison just keep starting to walk off. So you're gonna need to use animal handling to actually get the bison back to the
You don't have
the
ropes.
area.
You don't have cowbells. You don't have cowboy songs.
He did
You
hand
guys are
he
very
did
badly-
hand off the stuff with ropes. So the bison did have ropes attached.
Oddly enough, I do have a bell.
I will try to encourage the bison to follow me with ropes.
I could always make
Go ahead,
them
roll
follow
me a animal handling.
I got a 9.
They just start wandering. Like you're like pulling one, and it's just like no, it starts going the other direction.
I could try something.
I don't think you should
I don't
try.
know if it'll work on animals though. It works on people.
You're gonna pour them tea?
No, I'm not gonna pour them tea.
Most spells that work on people do not work on animals unless they're violent.
You're gonna give them purple.
Let's see. No, that is in the bag. You don't
God.
know about that.
All right.
I'm not there.
This
I'm
is
just
creatures.
in the peanut
is it?
gallery right now.
What spell?
I'll start playing my flute, and the smoke will start coming out and going around the animals, swirling around them, and I'll cast Enthrall.
Okay. So they're just like
Ha!
So, and then I'll start walking, playing the flute, and trying to
Okay.
get them to follow me.
She's a Pied Piper.
Yeah.
all
Nice.
right.
Let's
Pied
get all the
piping them
rats.
back to the camp. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
am amazing. Best
On your way
bard
back
ever.
though, Cedro, you're able to get just for about 20 marks. You're able to get a bunch of cobalt. On the way back, you just find a
Wait, so how
random
much money
shop
do we
on
have
the way.
left? I wrote down 11,700 after the cows and chickens.
4,400
Minus
Cobalt.
4,400.
Yep.
minus.
Okay.
Anybody want literally anything else?
Yes, I want a souvenir.
You can keep a piglet.
Is it gonna cost like 6,000 marks?
I could find something.
Okay, random street.
I'm a really good shopper.
I was looking for the most expensive thing we could find.
Is there like a statue anywhere?
Roll me an investigate.
Statue.
Are
Just
you
like
like?
a statue
Are you looking?
that we
Are you
can put
like
in our
like
home?
looking for like illicit goods? Are you guys looking
No.
for like crazy stuff? Are you like looking
Something
for
like-
magical things? Like what are you guys looking for?
I was thinking something that we could just like stick in the kitchen or something like
This is a place where they might have magical stuff.
like a crafted item.
Let's look for magic things.
Oh, maybe magic things.
Add more since we,
I would be looking for like a scribe store, I guess.
Okay. Cedro,
Oh,
how
this-
about you do the investigate? You help with the investigate as Calypso is gonna investigate for random
Right?
And-
magic shop.
I just got reminded by my awesome app that I have 2 levels of exhaustion right now. So my investigation might turn shitty.
I
Well,
will.
That means
You know what
Is-
would
disadvantage,
help with that?
right?
A
Or
restoration.
is
That would
anybody
help.
else? Someone else
Oh,
can
wait.
lead the investigation. It's just you were the
I-
one talking.
Your exhaustion got healed, right? From the greater
So
restoration?
I had 4.
Only one level of exhaustion.
So I
gets
had
healed.
4, and then
Oh.
1 level of exhaustion from the greater restoration, and then we slept.
Right. So now she's down to 2.
Now I'm down to 2.
So
Right, this is a
whoever
new
wants
day,
to do
right?
the investigate.
I mean, I'm
Oh, no,
starting to
this
get
is
ahead
tonight.
of the city. You know,
Okay.
you tell me what we're looking for.
I will. Magic stuff? Interesting magic stuff.
Tabaxi,
All right.
Argent was trying to talk to you.
Oh, sorry. What? I'm really tired.
Like, what were you looking for?
I don't know, something cool, something that only you could get here.
Why don't we look for a musical instrument shop? Place that sells musical instruments.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
With Cedro is helping with also looking out for a scribe's shop.
And
With
I
that,
will block him with guidance again.
okay. So go ahead and roll. Cedro, do you give do you help?
I got 11.
Ah, you do get advantage, Argent.
Better.
Should I even roll?
No, because you're not part of this.
Oh, okay. I am not
You're
part
not
of this.
Got a 25.
25. All right. As you guys are leaving and talking about this on your way out, you guys get several blocks down when you guys hear you see a guy kind of like step out of the shadows a little bit. He is a tiefling of like purple and blue skin. It's kind of like almost like camoed on his body. His horns are a dark like a dark magenta kind of coming off the top of his head, going straight back and just curling to the back of his head. He's wearing robes that when he takes it down, you can see that he's wearing kind of fancy barding underneath, with inlaid like golden threaded filigree throughout his colors. I heard you guys were looking for some interesting musical instruments.
What did you... What are we talking that loud?
Well, you guys were putting out the feelers, and I know of a shop. If you wish to come see my wares.
Insight check.
All right.
I want to know if he's trying to deceive us.
They're trying to get paid
Yeah, but still.
or murdered.
I just have a bad feeling about this guy already. I assume disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks completely trustworthy. Just like me.
Oh, man. Oh, I rolled a 15 and a 20.
Nice.
Where is it? No. Insight. 21.
Ah. So you would actually recognize the symbols of the barding on his the filigree barding, as you realize that he is a bard from the Bardic College of Whispers.
Oh. It's probably shady, but let's go.
Yes, but you seem to you're pretty sure that he is definitely going to lead you to a shop to where he wants to sell you things. He is not hiding that fact at all.
Yeah.
That is not a lie.
Okay.
Ah, come, follow me, and find things you shall see.
Just
And
looking for
he turns and leads into the alleyway.
Are we still walking with all the animals?
have we delivered the
This
bison?
is after you guys have
Okay.
delivered the animals.
I
We're
think it's
just
funny.
gonna walk in his shop.
Stop.
Bunch of chickens and bisons and centipigs. Okay.
All right. After a little while, he leads you through some of the back alleys near the merchant quarter, where you guys find what looks the building that he kind of leads you to is actually in an alleyway, and the building seems to feel like as you're looking at it, it feels like it goes up and like over you, like when you look up, it like curves back up over you almost.
I'm gonna keep my bag closed.
The windows seem to be curved and kind of going up as well. It's just got a weird kind of feel to it. The door opens with a jingle, ding ding, as he leads inside. Come see. As you guys look at through the windows, you can see that the shop is just lined with tons of things. The just random stuff, kind of like all over different. There's like a small bucket of what looks, it just says wands, but you don't know if it's actually wands or not. But there's a bunch of sticks inside this thing that just says wands, and there's just like tons of stuff all over the place. And behind the counter, as he walks around and gets behind the counter, you can see the counter, the gold on the counter that's in front of it. It's like a nice, thick brown wood with like gold around it. Going down the dark wood leads to where there's two stools on either side. This probably was once a bar that's turned to shop. He gets behind the bar, and as he puts his hands down, the bar begins to like a nice, like really dull light kind of comes from it, as if you were to set something on it, it would like you could see it easier. Behind him, you see a plethora of musical instruments. You see guitars, you see lutes, you see different
Wow.
horned instruments, you see small like hand bells, you see what looks like a bunch of different percussion instruments, just a ton of them lined up. Now, I heard you had coin to spend,
I want them all.
not just for yourselves, but also your friends.
I look at everybody. Do you guys want any of this?
I'm not really musically inclined.
We
Yeah,
could
neither
have
am
a whole band.
I think we're here to get something for you.
I mean, we are sort of a band of a different type.
Just not the musically inclined kind.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Varpu's pretty good on the drum. Are there any drums?
there are several percussion instruments.
Nicer in the one, nicer than
All
the
of
one?
them are nicer than what Varpu has.
Oh, we should get her a new drum.
That sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
Now, is this something for you to keep it, or for your friend or family member, or is it something to keep secret?
It is for our family member.
Our mother.
Not a sister, brother, but just your mother?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What do you want? And he points up at the wall of different percussion instruments. There's some that have like multiple things that you would hit. Some is just like a single long like tube with like a deer skin over the top. Some of them are like large tambourine types. There's many types here. Now,
Are any of them magical?
there's none of violence, but none to fear. They are all magical and fun to use. But look at any of them. Peruse.
Are any of them made by elves?
Just squint my eyes. He's rhyming a lot.
He is rhymed every time.
Yeah, I'm just staring.
Please look at the shelves. But there are some that were made by elves.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, I try to find elven writing.
Go ahead and with your skill, all writing looks
Yeah,
legible to you, so you wouldn't. It's hard. You can't really tell so much as it all kind of just visually. You just kind of take it all in as one kind of writing.
Buckle, I want to use Divine Sense.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. It's just like a normal, just like area. There is something demonic in the area.
May I test these out?
For you, you can try it, but you must leave a small deposit.
Put a hand on. I'll step aside while she's looking, and I'll just look at just like hand sign behind me. I'll just like try to nudge Argent to step outside for a second.
Something
Okay.
for a deposit.
And then I'll look at Cedro
A bit
and then
of
look at Calypso. Just like,
To see it, you must leave a little bit of writ. Just something that,
Do I get it back?
for a small writ, you would definitely have that back.
Wait, I'd have to give you a writ and then give you a writ to get it back?
No, just on the counter, right here. And then you can use the item without any fear.
Why do you keep rhyming?
Why
outside with
wouldn't
me.
I keep rhyming?
Because that is kind of weird. Kind of cool, but kind of weird.
There's nothing to fear.
How do
He-
you always think about those?
He turns and starts setting the different percussion instruments on the thing.
Ah,
Before you handle it, please leave the writ.
So
I like it.
when we're outside,
Okay.
Argent, I just went like just for the hand sign because he's a bard guy. There's a fiend in there, I think.
I mean, he did look very horned.
Yes, no, I mean not just like tiefling, but like a fiend, like a demon thing, like maybe devil, something. Hi.
A lot of prejudice showing right here. Okay.
So,
Did we let her? Like,
do you leave the writ on the table while you handle the instruments?
I get this back, right?
If you do not,
As long as I don't break it, of course.
as long as you don't take an item or leave with my stuff,
Okay.
if you do not break it or leave it rough.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
leave it on
So
the
there's
counter.
he pulls down 5 different percussion instruments off the back and sets them on the counter. You're guessing just by the quality that these are all master crafted, if not magical.
Okay.
The rest, the two of you can come back. You guys come back in. Cedro's been in here the whole time. But the stuff that he has pulled down, it's nice. I mean, just by an artistic look, they look like they were really, really well made. One of them, the tambourine, looks like it's been made out of like lion skin, and it has like a lion's claw kind of like hanging down off the side. You can see that one of them looks like it's stretched out of what could be some sort of thick, like thick skin that looks really like red intense, like it's naturally red. Some of the stuff is just very well made with golds and silvers and just like intricate designs on them.
I'll just start testing them out.
Okay. They all seem to play very nice. They all are really nice.
Now, what is the difference between them with the magic?
Well, you don't. Are you asking, or are you just
Yeah, I'm asking.
asking me, or are you asking him?
Asking the guy,
Ah,
because I can't see it.
small nuances that they might change. They might take you here or there, or take you to a different plane.
I don't think they take us to a different plane. No,
Okay.
over here.
But which one does what?
They all do different things. They all have different values, and they all have different sings, and you know where it might take you.
Saying a lot of words and saying absolutely nothing at all.
It's
What
that's
is
why
it
I
you
believe-
seek?
I believe one of them.
Do you wish
shift
to
planes.
devour the meek?
I will just like
No.
lean down to Calypso and try to whisper in her ear like quietly, because hand sign I'm expecting him just to see it, but I'm just gonna whisper to her like, "Do you? It's up to you, but I believe this is a fiend of some sort, a demon, devil."
How long before you can pinpoint where the ceiling is?
I believe. Double check, but I believe it. I think Player's Book of Somewhere here. There it is. I'll get it. Second. Player's Book.
Talking about just divine sense.
Yeah, it was just Divine Sense.
Yeah, he just if it's not behind a solid wall,
yeah.
he knows where it is. If it's within the range. If it's not totally obstructed or behind total cover, I think is what it is.
Let's just check real quick.
You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind a total cover.
Okay.
Or the type, any being your presence you sense, but not necessarily like, I don't want to know their name, as it were.
Right. The drum with the red skin on it is definitely fiendish.
Okay.
Along with two other instruments on the wall.
Okay, so not the person.
He himself is not.
Okay.
So
the
what are
drum
the
that she has
instruments?
right now?
The one that let's say that's the one she's currently holding. And she's looking at the one with the red skin.
Made out of fiend?
And is there anything consecrated or desecrated?
There is a consecrated lute
Okay.
up on the.
So I
So-
will.
Argent, you can tell that all of these drums are magical, and all the instruments on the wall that he has are magical.
So if the drum is demonic or devilish or whichever, does that mean that it's made out of that particular kind of creature?
He does not know.
Because I mean,
It looks like it.
be willing to beat on one of those things,
I mean,
Right.
it looks like it.
I'm like,
but if it's some other weird shit,
sister, that drum has a fiendish. It's from a fiend of some kind.
Really?
But that lute over there is consecrated, blessed.
By who?
I don't. We'd have to look at it. I don't know.
So
But
this is made from a fiend? Like this
Well-
is his skin?
I mean, it's got fiendish properties. It could be bone. I don't know what it makes to make those things.
Is this an evil drum?
That is hard to say. But if you're willing to pay,
How about you just tell me? And if it's something cool, maybe I'll buy it.
that drum is not very plain. It is made from a demon who wields many chains. It can once and ensnare many at a time, but this is what you will have to do for this simple rhyme. Is if you want to purchase this said drum, you will have to do probably something dumb and give me much of your coin. But I can't rhyme with coin because I just ran
A
out of
large
things in my
sum.
head.
Loin.
Turn the fire of your loin.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there with that, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, we did it for you.
Yeah,
It's
we're
happening. It already
Yeah.
happened.
Things that rhyme with coin are like loin,
Yeah,
Boing.
my brain went there, and I just didn't want to like I couldn't get
Oh,
past it.
oh. rock based. So
I couldn't get past it.
Groin.
Yeah, I went with groin and loin, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna.
Well, that doesn't really give me much help. Something
Oh.
about ensnaring.
It is probably a lot of help from your friend over there, the large one with all the long white hair. But I'm guessing she may know what it might do for once you play it for me and maybe you.
I know we've met somebody before in the past who rhymes all the fucking time, but I can't remember who it was.
Out of game. That is from the first, our first campaign as a group.
I know I've heard him before. It's just I don't know who he is.
It's up to you, sister.
Is
The loot?
do are any of the drums good?
He's from our first game as a group. That means that bitch is old as fuck.
I want to say Argomel, but I don't remember Argomel
He
rhyming.
didn't. I met him once, and he didn't rhyme. That one is also demonic, and that one is also demonic.
Well, I was just trying to find a good drum for Mom, but
Huh?
a good one, not a demon drum
I mean, it's
of ensnaring.
It could ensnare the player. I mean,
This would not keep you like a shoe. This is not what that drum would do.
Oh my god, Dr. Seuss, shut up!
I think this.
Okay, I'll go check out the loot then.
You wish to see the loot. And he starts putting the drums up.
Since I'm not getting much help on the drums.
Some with drinking lots of rum and wine. But here is a lute of such divine. And he sets it down. As he sets it down, it doesn't actually set all the way onto the glowing table, as it just kind of like floats there a little bit.
Just looking at it, not touching it, as I have not worked into his agreement. Do I see any kind of symbol that like religious symbol or religious connotation to the blessing?
There is no markings on it. It is, you can see what, like, as you get closer and like look at it, the backside of this lute looks like it looks like it has like it's like a design of feathering along the back, and it looks like it's made out of bone throughout the top. The strings are made of like a little bit of light, as like the strings are made out of light.
I mean, like, just because you had me at bone. I'm gonna just, can I roll a religion to think what deities may, if they have any preferred instrument in a sense, or ones that might gravitate toward a lute?
Go ahead.
I got a 15.
The first thing that kind of comes to mind is like a trumpet archon or something like that, but this is a lute. So.
Can I start playing it? Test
Yeah.
it out?
You play it. Go ahead and roll me a performance.
With disadvantage, right?
It will be a straight roll for
Oh.
you.
Natural 20.
I need.
Oh, plus, okay, performance.
Yeah.
33.
Okay. Cedro,
Just start
Varen,
playing Stairway to
Argent, y'all need to make charisma saving throws.
Yay.
Oh, I'm super good at that. I can do those.
Nat 20 for a 28.
I just killed you all.
3.
Jeez, I have good charisma too. Jeez.
What'd you get, Cedro?
11.
3.
Not good enough.
And Varen, nat 20.
With a 28 total.
The 28, you save. You are not being commanded currently.
Oh, man.
But the rest of you, basically anything that she says goes at the moment.
Oh, yay.
And you can see the guy behind the counter, he's just like,
Him too? Him too?
Did I just look at you,
Excuse-
Calypso?
Sir, are you okay?
I am great. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I like this loot.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
Yes.
How much is this loot?
Ask if you can have it.
Can I
It's-
have it?
No.
Oh, okay. How much is this loot? Why would you tell me that?
This loot, it's priceless.
But it has to have a price.
Well, I was gonna give it whatever price I think I could get from you.
Okay. What price were you thinking of trying to get from me?
I heard you had 8,000 some odd marks, so I was gonna try to get that from you.
Oh, we don't have 8,000 marks.
Well, then I would have tried to get whatever you had.
How about 3,000?
What about 3,000?
Will you give it to me for 3,000?
I won't give it to you, no.
Will you sell it to me for 3,000?
Ask him what about this thing, what he knows about it.
I think I already know.
I would try to get more, but if that's what you ask of me.
Ask about the drums.
I would ask for 3,000 for it.
Can you have Cedro jump around and cackle
Okay.
like chicken?
Cedro, will you jump around and cackle like a chicken?
He starts doing that.
Oh, you.
Oh boy. Sir,
Yes.
what is the magical enchantments on the drums?
On the drums?
Yes.
Oh. They tend to ward off and hurt demonic beings.
Just the one demonic one?
Well,
Or all three of them?
it will. Well, you're talking about the demonic drums, yes?
Yes, but what did the other ones do?
They
too?
pull out chains and wrap around, like, they create chains from the ground and hold people to the ground.
Oh. What about the other ones?
Which one is one of beast creation, and another one is of, I believe it's of curing of wounds.
Oh. What? Will you take 2,000 for that one?
Which one?
The cure wounds drum.
Oh. I shouldn't sell more than one.
Probably not, but you like me, right?
Yes.
We are bards from the same college.
Yes.
Great, we're back in high school.
We must help each other out.
Not always.
Pretty girl's like, you want to do this for me, don't you?
You might want to tell Cedro to stop.
No. Cedro, hug Baron's leg.
He just hugs your leg.
Getting help.
This is great. Okay. So the loot and the drum for 5,000?
No, I can only sell you one.
Oh, one. Why only one?
Because the divine interventions would be very poor.
What are the divine interventions?
You would be smote and leaving my shop.
Is that like a spell or something?
No,
Oh,
a deity would kill you.
yeah.
Just for having two of the items?
Yes.
Sister, pick one.
Like that's the
Oh.
first time Ariel's lost a character to a deity killing
Right.
it.
Just pick one, Calypso.
I will take the loot then
Mm.
for 3,000.
Deal.
Deal. Let's see what I got. 4,300.
As soon as you say deal, the writ changes, and your mark appears on the loot.
Oh, that is really cool.
Mm.
I like this loot.
Hope you have. Man,
What? I didn't hear you what you said.
nothing.
All right. So what are you doing?
What if you sell the drum to my brother? And I point at Baron.
His expression goes back to normal, and he goes, "Well, that would be most unfortunate."
Oh.
I already have the attention of one god. I'm fine.
Now that our deal has been struck, you may leave.
Okay.
Best of luck.
I'll hold out my hand. Good.
We've already made a deal.
No, I was just going to say good doing business with you.
Yes. And he puts his hand out and shakes your hand, and there's a bigger hand there than what you feel
Oh.
or what you see.
Than what I see?
Yeah.
Was he like hiding it behind his back the whole time or something?
No,
Bigger. It
Just-
just feels big.
feels a lot bigger than
Oh.
what you see grabbing your hand.
Sister, Calypso.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, don't stop hugging my leg.
Oh, okay. Stop hugging his leg, Baron. I mean, no.
Wait,
Cedro.
Huh? A bit of warning. That loot is very dangerous.
Oh, yes. I know.
Do you?
Be well.
Wait,
As you guys start to leave.
all right.
Oh, I know it was an illusion.
All right.
All right, we got a shopping done.
Are they still zombies in a sense to her will?
Once you guys leave the shop, you guys seem to have left the area of where the loot was played. So once you leave the shop, you guys, everything seemed normal.
That was a cool shop. I like that shop.
Very interesting. I've not known a shop that you would get smoten if you buy more than one thing.
You like the shop where there was demon skin and bone made instruments.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty metal.
I mean, you don't know what to get Calypso
Metal
for
or
Christmas.
metal?
I mean,
All right. Are we
We
done
didn't-
doing
Mom-
our purchases?
We didn't get anything from Mom, did we?
We've got...
No.
No, he wouldn't let me buy a drum as well. Unless you wanted to go in there and buy a drum. But he'll probably try to overcharge you.
Is the shop even there?
Yeah, still there. Actually, when you look back, you kind of see him like with the door like propped open as he's just kind of like watching you guys walk away.
That guy was not a tiefling.
No.
And he slowly fades back into the doorway.
But how many marks do we have left?
4,300.
We could go try to buy some really good wine for Mom. That's what she'd want anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does she still have her flask? Or did it...
It's not hard. You guys are able to find several flasks of wine.
Let's
Not
find...
flasks, but small wine barrels.
Let's try to find a magical flask.
Maybe we can make one in the long run for her.
One of those cool never-ending ones.
At this point, we're past the point of being able to find any magical shops or anything
Damn.
because it's late in the night. And
Okay.
We bought a bunch of elven
And there's
wine
okay,
for Mom.
you guys get
Crazy
about
vampire
10
going
or
around?
12 small barrels of wine.
Okay. We're like rolling them down the road.
Good.
They're small barrels.
Oh, they're small. I just imagine big wine barrels pushing them down the road.
Okay. With that, everybody gets their full night's rest. This is where you would get that full night's rest back.
Okay,
You
so
are-
now I have 2 levels
Now
of
you have 2
exhaustion.
levels of exhaustion.
2 hours later, we pick up the armor.
Okay. You go. He has made a master-crafted full plate. Yes, yeah, Tim. There you go. And you can see that the symbols of Thanatos are in there. Just as Cedro drew them on the breastplate and the back of the armor, and in the linings of the legs and arms, it's all nicely designed.
Excellent.
Okay.
Take it back. And, I'm not going to put it
Fare
on
they well.
wigs.
Okay.
Give that guy the marks.
Oh, yeah.
Have a tip.
Left
Or
over
that
the
marks.
tip.
You just give him the rest of the marks.
There's a tip.
Mm.
That guy's happy.
All right, you guys make it back. The night goes by just fine. Varen, when you get to your resting area, there's a large box sitting on the straw bed where you are at.
I look around it. Why is there...
Close.
Okay, I'm just open the box.
There's a bunch of gray and black fabric inside the box, along with some large boots.
Does it... Okay, I start looking through it. Does it look like something I would even know how to put on?
Yeah, the
Okay, good.
tunic and pants. As you start, at first look, that's what they look like.
Well, I mean...
There's a lot of straps.
I don't put them on yet. I
Bondage
lay it
gear?
out. I lay it out. I can see the outfit of it. And then I'm gonna look around, try to get Arjun's attention, because I don't know where this came from, and I don't trust putting it on without having him look at it with his, detect.
As you lay it out, it looks like a tunic with leggings and a cloak. There's a lot of straps, and you don't necessarily exactly know how they go on.
Okay.
You've never put on this type of clothes before.
I'll look for Argent and then Calypso, maybe, or no, Varpu. Yeah, Calypso for
Okay.
help dressing myself.
Fashion help.
Okay.
Always-
I'm gonna help.
When Argent and Calypso show up,
What do I have to do?
Do you
Why
need
am
help
I
dressing
here?
yourself?
looking to see if it's magical, because I don't know who put the box in my room. It was probably that, her, and she just creeps me out.
it's not magical.
He creeped you out?
Stared at-
Seriously?
Yes, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Little old me,
You
the
molest
tiny
bodies.
You
I-
almost dead bodies.
I do not molest dead bodies.
You have stripped down 2 bodies.
Two,
Naked.
You have ripped off Sabatok's head, and you have a problem putting these on?
that was an accident, and just to clarify, I disrobed 2 highly efficient magical individuals of their magical clothing with no intent to fondle said
You let dead people wash you.
And you just put on their dead clothes.
And
Without
these
even-
clothes are weird.
Yes, I don't know the intention of the person who made the clothes. That's just way too many straps.
Maybe you should put on the clothes first before you decide.
It also shows off a whole different kind of magic, son.
The magic of the woman.
When did she come into the room?
She's not there currently.
I'm just, uh-oh. All right, if there's nothing wrong with them, I guess we'll try them on because I don't want to
Look
be
like clothes.
Dwarven.
Well, with that, Calypso, you realize that this is gonna take some effort. You've seen clothes like these before.
Okay.
These are for people that are very promiscuous. Lots of straps.
However, we could probably use that cloak and put it underneath the straps.
No, that's not how these work.
No.
These are pretty skin tight. This
Oh.
is like a cat suit with straps meant for like holding gear on and stuff like that. You can see
so
that
one of those,
the
like, cool assassin
the
looking.
cat suit turns into like a lower like half dress down below that also straps up to the top where the hooded stuff hooks on, where armor could be worn over.
Okay, I was like, can I wear that armor over
So,
it?
so like
Yeah.
like one of those cool assassin looking outfits.
Yes, it's like
Oh,
that,
that's
but with like
cool.
lots and lots of straps. Straps that are meant to make your bust come up a lot more and show off your assets a lot more than
Your assets.
yes, a lot more than the boots are larger than even a large person should be wearing. Like they strap all the way up, like up to the knee.
These will be much more comfortable than sticks.
And yes, they will definitely be much more comfortable.
Charlatan is probably going to die from a nosebleed, but okay. I mean, it just feels weird just putting these on, but I don't fight. I mean, if you're helping me put it on, I try to do
I mean,
it.
I can't really help you put them on because I'm tiny. And
She's just like,
Wait,
do
wait,
this,
wait, hold on.
and then do that.
I can tell you where to put them on. And
I'll follow the instructions on how to get.
Also, brand new clothing. How about you get a wash in before you do that? Okay. I mean, come
He's
on.
not
now.
gonna do that.
I'm like halfway through dressing. That didn't even occur to me. Aaron, just nah.
All right.
why would they need to be washed?
Because he just generally smells.
Yeah, I was talking about him being washed.
Oh,
We did
prestidigitation.
say-
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
You can do it? Ah, I'm not gonna ask Cedro ever.
I've been watching Cedro.
I'm never gonna ask him again.
all right.
So yes, I put on this attire and see how it feels and looks.
It feels tight, but
You'll
you
get
can
used
move
to it.
around a lot easier than what you were wearing before.
I'll help him show him where to like attach the weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get him all like super geared up.
I'll try on the armor too, just to see how that feels with an
And the armor fits on like it almost feels like this kind of outfit is made to be worn with armors.
Oh.
Oh, and you have your plate armor now, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's a shiny gray. It's like brand new. He looks sparkly new. Never been in combat before. Brand new gear, except for the mask, which still has like dirt and scratches and stuff on it.
Yeah. And the red eyes, which are cool. All right. Well, okay. Thank you. This is going to take some getting used
You
to, but
look great.
The plate mail is a master crafted, which means it has a non-magical +1 bonus to it.
oh, all right. Excellent. I will write that down.
All right.
Then
With
I'll
that,
take it
Off and rest.
okay. Everybody gets their night rest. It is the next morning. Everybody meets up, including our new tiefling lass.
Good morning, everybody. I see you found my gifts. How do you?
That is a really cool outfit.
I do have a sense of style.
And I really want one too.
There is a faint blush on Varen's face, in a sense, like he just is not processing that kind of that just feels different for him, and he is slightly embarrassed. But
Those type of outfits tend to be for ones looking to acquire the attention. She gives a look over at your club. I thought you already had some, or else I'd have ordered you a pair.
Oh no, he's just my meat bag.
Jaclub is not there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he's gone.
He's with the Tabaxi. He's fulfilled his.
Oh, sorry. No more J Club fantasies.
All right, still writing the story as we speak.
The the Tabaxi leader, the one who owned the meatball shop, ends up. We are going to have to gather the. We got the casters ready. When do we do this? Right now? Before it's the sunbreak now. You were wanting it. Everybody out there. Yes.
Yep.
All
Right
right.
now.
Joe, want to go back to the castle for something?
Nope.
No.
So
Not back there at all.
so
We
they're
are-
all getting lined up in
Castle per se, but we are going somewhere.
so they're all getting lined up in the prime number circles around
That's
the plate as you start guiding them, and they all. How do you go about the procedure?
And we have the dwarf with his caster friends too, right?
Yeah, he shows up with a bunch of casters wearing different types of mage college robes from the
They'll have-
university.
We'll have everyone go in like rings, and then the people on the inside will use their magic and then just walk backwards, and then
Okay.
other people will kind
So
of.
as they finish casting their magic, they step back into the next ring, and then so
Yeah.
on and so forth. Okay. Anything else you're doing specific? Just following the
Is
base
there-
ritual of the.
What do we need to do?
Yeah, I can't.
I'll apply a guidance to him. so
I
that
will
way-
pre-assume that everyone has sent me information about what kind of quarters they want, because nobody did.
Okay.
I wrote it down and tried to give it to you, and you're like, I don't want to read that now.
The record, I was never asked.
You get
Uh-huh.
a bunk.
You get a bunk.
I
And
need a small,
I'm
small
thinking
studio
about
apartment.
this. You're getting it right now.
What was that, Cedro?
In a small studio apartment. With you.
small studio apartment.
Need a drafting board. An easel.
It's not. You have a paint studio. That's
Oh,
fine.
what is the dimensions? You never did tell us the dimensions of the rooms because you were trying to
Good.
figure that out.
There. I just sent you what I wrote a
Huh?
month ago.
All right. You guys can figure out the specific details a little bit later. But as you guys are standing in your different areas and casting the magics within, near the end of it, you guys start hearing the sounds of the laughter in the distance.
Shit.
The spell finishes. You can see that the plate starts folding up around the key that you have set there, and then like folds inside of it, and then the magic of the plate. You can see that it just like folds inside of the key that you have sitting there. All the mages, anybody who can cast, all of you who can cast any sorts of spell, immediately take 1 level of exhaustion and fall to the
Oh.
ground.
Not again.
As
Cool.
you feel
That's
all of your
3.
magic basically get pulled out of you at once.
So all our spell slots are gone?
All of your spell slots are currently gone, except for you, Calypso, where you
Oh.
have 1 5th level spell available.
Oh,
That was when you saved.
Yep.
What about my item, my ring, and my spell, my sorcerer points?
Sorcerer points are gone, but the ring is fine.
Thumbs up. Thank you.
I have 1/5 level spell.
Yeah, because they were planning on you using
Only one.
the teleport circle to
Oh,
get
yeah.
to.
No,
We
I
were
need.
not-
I would
we
need
only need
two.
the one.
I would need two. I would have needed 2 of them
Why?
Fine.
because one to get there and one to. Oh, I guess we're gonna do it from that room, aren't we?
Yeah, there's a door there.
Okay.
Stone door.
That was the plan. Was that you
Gotcha.
were going to use
Yeah,
all but
pretty-
your 1 spell.
Yeah, I remember the teleportation circle part, but
All right.
for some reason I
The
thought we had to
the
get out.
key is on the ground.
I pick it up.
Hold on just a second.
I'm
Someone
looking.
else tries to pick it if I fucking stab them?
I'm gonna look around.
Pick it up. I go to pick it up.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for
Cut
Jade.
your arm off with a sword that can't be healed.
It's a mighty fine sword you have there.
A lot of dice you just rolled.
As the key took in the metal, you realize the key took on the key itself is now like a golden yellow, but the intricate designs and everything have glowing red to them, almost like all the intricacies of the key are now have a glowing red to it. It is definitely like the amount of magic that was forced into this has actually changed the color and style and look of the key to where it's obviously magical. Like, you couldn't hide the fact that it's not magical.
Sure. It looks super magical. Got it.
Like, when you can, like, set it there, it's got, like, a glow to it.
It's like buzzing.
We gotta go now. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up and immediately use it.
I yell out, single file line!
Put my,
The thousands of people are looking at you like, no, we'll just take our turn.
Zipper it in!
all the casters are, like, in the process of, like, everybody's feeling it.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
I'm going to find Jaclub.
He's not too far away.
Okay, I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna
Yes.
talk to him in Tabaxi, and I'm going to say, Jaclub, if I could get you and possibly anyone you find worthy to be guards in there and protect the people and make sure there's no bloodshed or stealing or anything, and we will pay you for it.
I'll do as you ask, as long as you're the one asking. You do not need to pay me.
Yeah. Wait till
You're the
Murdoch reads what
best.
I'm writing.
I don't.
Once he makes that
What you're
canon, it's gonna be awesome.
Thank you, Jaclub.
You're
You are a
welcome.
great help.
And he turns and goes, and you can see him, like, just grabbing, like, some people. You.
Okay, I'll go back.
Okay, you make it back. I mean, you're not far. Everybody's here in the
Okay.
marketplace. It's like, what are you doing, Argent, now that you have the key?
I will, do the thing, put my hand up, and say, Avi Hond, and turn the key, open the door.
Avi Hond.
Your eternal hand in giant.
The door in the air, the door, a door frame kind of appears, and it almost is like you pull reality away to open up a different reality. Like, you can see it move, the reality move with the door.
Yep.
Anybody that's, like, looking at a weird angle gets kind of, like, disoriented. But with a light gold and red outline, the door appears. How large do you make the door when you open it?
I'll go with a 10-foot door.
Okay. That is now the size of the door that
Yep.
will be opening when you open it.
Uh-huh.
Because it's the
Very
first
large
time
door.
you open it.
Can it be double doors?
It could be, if that was what your first intention was.
Double doors, yeah.
Alright. So
The
10-foot
French
double
doors.
doors. So you just...
Yep. Two 5-foot doors, essentially.
Buckle, as he's doing that, I'm looking around the
Southern mansion, just opening the doors, just this grand stairwell.
the initial crowd. I'm going to use divine sense and try, like, with at least within 60 feet around us, to sense if there's any
Yes.
celestial fiend and where they
You
are.
feel celestial presence right near you.
I look to it.
You are staring directly at Baldric.
Celestial presence.
I'm also keeping an eye out for Jade because we heard the laughing.
Okay. Roll me
Wait.
a perception.
Yes.
That was
we-
some of the
There
intent
was
for the
laughing.
divine sense too.
Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
Flips, are you down to 3 levels of exhaustion again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason.
She healed to 2, went back to 3.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jason in our last campaign, I think he went through 90% of the campaign with at least
Sure.
one level of
There's
exhaustion.
Yeah.
some amount of exhaustion.
He told me about this. That's how I knew this was one of your things.
He,
It's like I was at 5 levels for 90% of the campaign.
he had it wrong. Well, he kept doing it to himself a lot of times too.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
realize like he had
He
an
doesn't survive.
ability to where he could exhaust himself to do more things, and he was just using it all the time.
And also the almost dying.
And he almost died a lot.
That raid was amazing.
All right, so what'd you get for your perception?
In true Calypso fashion, a 1.
Fantastic.
You start like looking around, and you just find yourself staring at your club after a little while.
I just turned
Your club.
and I just look him straight in the eye and they say, "Who are you?"
He puts his mask down. I'm Baltrick.
No,
You're my
whoever's. And I just stare like past him and like, "Who's in there?" And I'll
You're
say,
being weird again.
I'll say in Celestial, "Who are you?"
He puts his mask up and just turns.
I just look to Argent and I say, "Baldrig's, there's like the celestial presence. Like, he's just very confused. Just like there's a celestial in him. I think there's a god in him.
In him?
I just look back. Like, by now the divine sense like wears off because it only lasts till the end of my next turn. Yes.
So are people
Maybe
filing in?
Yeah, you told people to be ready to go in, correct? So like people are
Yeah.
going in. They're like
Are they going up just upstairs?
they're going up in twos, you know, just kind of as a group of people flooding through double doors.
Send them upstairs. Did you make the room of bunk beds? Like
Oh,
a hostel?
The huge room of bunk beds? No, I did not. But I figured Tabaxi are okay with outside.
Well,
So I have
were you ever?
large sort of outer area.
All right, so you have them. You just lead them to where like they're gonna be setting up.
I mean, but there's also just like places that they can set up.
And as they all go through, you notice that they all have like packs and like they're all carrying bundles of stuff. Some are carrying animals. Some are they have just tons of shit with them.
Yep.
They've all packed up their stuff.
Yep.
I'll show them where to
Some
put
some
the
are carrying their
animals.
chests, like chests of stuff, and
I'll show everyone where to put animals.
okay.
I assume we have like a little farmstead area.
I mean, I don't think he.
You guys lead your animals in there.
Yeah.
The traveling group is going to bring their Vardos. They're not going to leave those behind.
They bring pretty much everything that they can.
Yeah.
What are you
he's a
saying, Bear?
Oh. There's a celestial thing in Baltric. Or about him. That was not normal. That was not there before.
Celestial as in God.
As in like angel thing? Could be God.
Baltrick,
Are you saying this out loud?
To the family, yes.
Baltrick. Did you let somebody inside your body?
No.
Insight check.
Oh, I'm rolling that too. Oh my goodness.
Says that would be the first time this something like this has happened.
I got a 17.
16.
He is being 100% truthful to you.
He's fine. Maybe he's an angel
In fact,
himself.
to the point where he thinks you're being ridiculous.
No,
Like,
he doesn't.
Varen sees something celestial about you. Why are you vibrating celestial energy?
Is this still getting talked? Is Jazera hearing any of this?
probably nearby, because you're the one carrying the bag of eggs, so you're not too far away.
She is going to take a defensive stance around Baltrick.
So, you're just gonna keep staring at me, Varen?
Yes.
Wait,
Did anybody give you anything?
your character
No.
took a defensive stance, like
She did.
between us and Baltrick?
No.
No, no.
Oh.
Just where she's standing.
Oh, okay.
She just changed her posture from relaxed looking at people to.
I thought you were
guarded.
like guarding him from us. I was
No,
gonna be
just-
like, whoa.
Guarding herself from Baltrick.
Ah,
I'll use another charge of divine sense and just glare at him.
There's no divine sense from him.
Where is it now? Like look around within 60 feet.
Nowhere.
Okay, it was there, and then it's not there anymore. Oh, it's inside. I sort of just. Okay, I think.
you
I
should have
like-
been
You're
standing
not
at the
opening
door.
him up.
Huh?
You are not opening him up.
Yeah.
Oh no! I meant inside the.
I'm gonna go in now.
I picked
And
the
he
door.
just
Oh,
turns and
yeah.
walks
You should.
away.
You should.
He's not celestial anymore. It might have gone in there.
You should.
Varen's being weird again.
Varen,
Right?
you should
When is
stand
that not a
stand
thing?
at the
I
door
walk in.
and make sure that evil creatures don't come in.
That's what I was doing. But then I saw a celestial in Baltrick and it freaked me out. Okay.
Let him go. We're not
I
worried
did.
about him.
Well, he's not. He doesn't have one in him anymore.
I go look for my studio.
Good. You find it. It's just the
And
way
then
you
we'll-
want it.
I've got a bag of cobalt, and then I go try and find Baltrick's workshop.
Start grinding in there again.
Back to day one.
Back to the start.
Awesome. All right.
I'm
so
helping Varen at the door.
the hordes of Tabaxi are trying to be as fast as they can. You know, they're all using their Tabaxi-like movements, so they're making quick haste to get everybody in.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I'm watching. I'm trying to watch for Jade.
You hear the scream, some screams in the distance. Ah! As you see, like past the crowds, you see what looks to be J-Club and some of the people that you asked to help are in combat.
Oh shit! Oh, I can't- oh no!
We
I
have
put a
no
hand on his shoulder, and I mean, in the purpose of like keeping her there.
She's like, ugh,
No,
I have no spells.
no.
I'm gonna fly up. What do I see?
It looks like there's looks like some kind of group or like, how are you flying up with your wings?
Like
Correct?
wings?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Which, for the
some
record-
reason, my brain went spells. And,
Yeah. No, for the record, when she does fly up, it looks a lot more awkward than it should.
like not practiced.
Like, kind of like when somebody's running, but they have like a bad knee or a bad
Okay.
hip.
So, as you flap up, you see that it looks like they're holding off what looks to be like one of the like underground gangs. They're like pressing to like make their way over and in,
Oh.
and they are violently fighting them back. Like no, and it looks like he's holding himself well. It seems like they're holding off well. It looks like a couple Tabaxi got attacked and stabbed, and they're being like helped off. And
it
J-Club
loud?
and 5 or 6 of these larger Tabaxi are holding off a ragtag group of what looks to be rogues-ish. They were
loud?
trying to sneak up. What's that?
Is the fighting like loud?
It is, because there was a couple screams.
Okay. So noise is being made.
Yeah.
So if I made more noise, it's not like, that's weird.
Right. At this point,
All right.
there's also 1,000 people in the street, so there is loud. It is not quiet.
Or are there like people that were
Well,
trying
it's-
to save behind the rogues?
What do you mean?
So like, there's Tabaxi, and then there's the guys that they're fighting, and then is there like other people in our group behind them?
No, these are like coming from the side area. Like they were just trying to sneak in, and it looks like they got caught. and the Tabaxi are just fighting them back. Looks like the rogues, when they got caught, stabbed a couple people, and the Tabaxi are fighting back.
All right, I go over there. I want to pull out the cannon.
Yeah, Jazera's gonna.
Group, and I'm just gonna say, clear, and just hope the Tabaxi understand that I mean them.
Okay. Jaclub, hearing that, just grabs a couple of the Tabaxi next to him and just forces them to the ground, and they duck.
And I will fire into that group.
Roll to hit.
Jesus. Damn, Arch.
Rolling to hit guy.
This.
Doing pretty good. 22.
Okay. The first guy, like, as Jaclub, like, ducks down, the guy that was standing there coming over with the scimitar, you just put a hole, like, through his upper body. Like, you see his legs, and then his upper body is just gone. As it's just blam! Go ahead and roll damage for everybody else behind that first guy. Because the first guy you were just gonna annihilate.
He's dead. The point is to hopefully scare the rest of them away.
Oh, this definitely will scare a bunch of people away.
I have to say, I love this app. The Sirenscape. I got fighting noises going on.
Awesome. Meanwhile, the rest of the Tabaxi are still pushing, like, they're 30?
38.
38. So, the other, like, 5 guys that were behind him all go down. Like, they get, like, shrapnels. Like, one guy dies to, like, a forearm from the first guy. Like, the forearm, like, goes into him, and he goes down. The rest, a few other people, like, get really badly injured, and you can see that, like, they immediately run back into the alleyway.
Invite only.
They were not expecting to get fired upon by small swivel cannon.
Yeah.
Has the guard friend that I brought here, is he entered?
Yes, he's already made it inside. It doesn't take too much longer. It takes about 30 minutes in total to get pretty much all the Tabaxi in.
Yeah, when I
Everyone inside?
when I heard the cannon blast.
Boom! Oh, you were inside. You don't hear the cannon
the door
blast
was
from this.
open. Could I not hear it?
Nope.
Oh,
The sound
never
does
mind.
not transfer from one place to the next.
I didn't hear it.
It is a different dimension altogether.
Ensure that the dwarf and his students make it in.
All the casters got in first because they were just there.
I assumed they were first.
Yeah, they were there. Okay.
Some of the last of the Tabaxi are the leader, the troop. You can see the circus troop captain. He's one of the last to go in. The large lion like Tabaxi. Those making sure that their clan is in. Not everybody's made it, but we have the majority.
Well, we can't wait any longer.
They know. And they step inside.
I saw Cedra go inside, so
Mhm.
I guess it's just us going to where we're gonna go. Shut the door?
Well, I mean, we're gonna need some people to help us, load up. But
Can we just open the door there?
yeah, I assume.
It is as many uses that you want to use. It doesn't have any set amount of uses. You can use it as many times as you want to use. It is you now have first time in my game created an artifact.
Woo!
Nice.
Artifact level magic. First time in any of my games.
Nice.
Now let's get the
us.
fuck out of here.
Shut the door. Calypso casts a spell. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
So as you close the door, one thing that you guys had forgot is you don't have a teleport circle made yet.
The fuck?
You need to make one.
I should have been doing that the whole time. Okay, we're in dirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just.
Can we go into the Tabaxi leader's
Oh, we
house?
can. Yep. We sure can. Okay, we'll go in the house.
Outside seems like a horrible place to do this.
As
Yes.
you are starting to, you realize that there are people around, and they are coming in. Like you can see people in the shadows, and
Run. I'm going to draw the shovel and
They
stand
see
near-
that people went through a door into a place.
Yes.
which supposedly is impossible.
And now all the guards.
Yes,
Are
are gone.
gone.
It's just us.
Okay.
Pedro's inside. Miss Firebrand is outside, I'm guessing. Or is she inside?
I think she's dropped the eggs off inside where you guys had her drop those off, but I think she's with you.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go inside.
Run
Quick.
in there.
Yep.
Start drawing.
Run in there, and I'll just start drawing. I grab a piece of coal and start drawing on the floor. The circle that I made before.
All right, I need you to make a performance check.
Still with disadvantage.
Yep.
Shit.
As you are trying to hastily draw a teleportation circle on the ground with chalk.
Can I assist her?
And I have.
Ah,
Almost murder
yes. You can go ahead and roll me a knowledge arcana to make assist if you get the higher than the
I'll
spell.
give her a flash of genius
17.
for plus
17. All right. So you
For
have
plus
advantage, and you have a +3 because of the flash of genius.
Okay.
As Argent is, laying out a sheet of metal on the ground that he had found, like a tin, so it's actually flat instead of on stone.
Okay, and
Okay.
I'm.
As well.
You're what?
I'll bonk you with the shovel as well.
Ah.
So that's a die 4.
Okay.
So you have a straight roll instead of disadvantage
Okay.
because of the help,
Don't fuck it up.
plus a +3
D4.
plus a die
Special
4.
en route.
3.
Before.
Come on.
And I'm taking out my little piece of paper that I had originally drawn on to kind of reference that. Okay. Natural 20.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice.
Should I roll the other
I
ones
still
too?
need the total.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Before.
23, 33, 36, 38.
All right. So with that, she is making an impeccable circle. While she's focused, she doesn't really hear anything outside of what she's working on. And you guys know that this takes her about 5 minutes to make one of these, 5 to 10 minutes to make one of these circles.
I'm activating Gift of Halos.
Okay. Go ahead and explain to people what that is.
As this is going on, after Jair gives Calypso a couple pointers on various different angles that she needs to have it in, she'll walk back outside and fly up to the top of this room, to the doorway, and she'll kind of perch down there, and she'll pull out her rope dart, and she'll just start swinging it casually in a circle and whispers a word. And as the tip of the dart bursts into flame, and it starts flying a flaming circle around her body as it's just casually going, as she's watching anybody trying to approach the doorway.
Okay. Outside, you see, like, they cleared out the marketplace. A lot of the buildings and stalls were smashed or removed to create a big open area. Outside, you see several different groups forming. One of which is you can see, like, some from people from the Mages College are marching down one of the main roads.
Oh no, didn't we say we'd help them?
But they all seem to be kind of stopped looking in your general direction, and it's because we should probably go to break right there.
Oh,
good time to
no!
take a break and take about 10 minutes.
Because it's break time.
And we'll come back in about 10 minutes, about 10:15, and we will see you all then.
Okay, hold on, I got it. Okay,
All right.
we're back.
So we're back.
Welcome back.
So we left off with all the different groups outside the building. Jezra able to see outside the throngs of people marching towards the Tabaxi leader's place. And
I'm going to take out my crank gun and set it up right outside the door. I'm also going to remove the blue and green canisters from the end and put them in my bag.
okay. As you guys are looking at the groups, they seem to stop as they're looking generally in your direction, but now they all seem to be looking up. As a voice projects outward towards them that you guys cannot hear. You guys can hear that they're speaking, and it seems like it's coming from above. And it's about this time that Calypso finishes her circle. With the quality of circle she has made, you can see that the magic that she is imbued as she's making it has dug into the plate that you put down, the metal plate that you put down. And the metal plate has sunk into the ground. As you can see that the magical effort has taken hold severely to the ground.
That's there now.
Could we? Oh, we can't take it with us.
No, we're going. Can't like bring the hole with you when you jump through it. It's not how it works.
Okay. Are we ready to go? Is everybody here?
Yeah, something going on outside, but that's not for us.
Well, no, Jazeera's outside.
Did we get
though.
everybody that we were supposed to?
This is a tent, right?
Do we see
No,
any
it's like
other
a hut.
like stragglers running up or anything?
Doesn't seem like it. This seems like it's just seems like it's for it seems like it's just the random groups that are looks like they're trying to make way, not anybody you are expecting.
Yep.
Has a kobold made it in? Well, I'm gonna guess that none of us saw him, but I'm gonna hope that he's in because
I assume he's been following us this whole time.
I honestly forgot about it.
So did I.
Calypso, can you message Jazeera to get inside?
Hold on just a second.
Should we let any of them in? I feel really bad leaving everyone behind with that.
No,
We can't.
no.
I quickly enter.
In the circle.
Jumping down from outside, landing with the flaming rope dagger at her hand, pulling it up to make it way into the building, quickly darting past Argent and the crank gun with a bit of I don't know, like some possibly fear or
Fear. Definite fear. A lot of fear.
I
on
don't
her
see
face.
anyone in the immediate vicinity, right?
No, they look like they were going to like. It looks like people were rushing forward, and they've all stopped.
Yeah.
Cool.
We need to cast a spell. We're in the circle. Go.
I don't know why. I don't care. Not my business.
Okay,
As
everyone.
I'm coming in, as I'm coming into the room, I'm just like, yeah, I'm coming. Anybody know somebody named Jade that just scared the living crap out of
Oh,
me?
God.
That just claimed Goglin as her domain.
We gotta
Yes.
go.
That is
We
the
have
vampire
got-
that got released.
I get it.
Oh.
Circle. We're in the.
The one y'all released.
Okay, everybody
Circle.
hold hands.
Okay.
I grabbed Jazeera's hand. We didn't release
You grab whose?
her hand.
Oh, okay.
Calypso's.
Okay, everyone.
Grab
Picture the room again. Picture
Yes,
the.
we go into Sabotage room.
Yep, good. And start playing the flute, and all the smoke comes out of it and swirls around everybody, and then as it
Look,
fades
we got power.
away, we are in the room. Can I cast teleportation circle?
Okay. So as you guys have your eyes closed and you're imagining the room becomes more and more realistic, and then you guys realize that you've had your eyes have been open the entire time, and you can just walk around, almost like your imagination became reality.
All right.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that is a
I
fascinating
still
trick.
Let's
think
get
we're
stuff.
kind of on a crunch, so
Yes.
let's
Yes.
get out of here.
Actually, Argent, you prepare the door.
Yeah.
We'll get stuff thrown in.
I will put the door that we're putting stuff into. I'm gonna make it nearby to the door that we're going to use to leave this place,
Okay. There are
and place 9
Three-
coins on the ground.
there are
No, I
three
won't do that.
different there are 3 different doors in this
Oh.
area. Are you using a specific door to create your the with the 9 coins, or are you putting the coins in any specific point?
What are my door options?
The door options is the one leading into the area where you fought the illusion Sabotok. There is the hatch leading down the stairway below the sliding
Definitely
stone.
not a hatch. Nope, no hatch.
There is the
No.
There's the wood and stone door that Sabotok had used for his side hidden room.
What's the quality of that door? Can I determine that?
It's pretty good. It's good quality, but made from basic materials.
Should also
Like,
concern it.
It looks like it looks like Sabotok made it a long time ago, but he has had centuries to perfect it, so it's well made, just out of basic materials.
Very old door.
Mm-hmm.
How about you figure out the door while we start getting everything into that room?
Yes.
Yep.
Out
I
of
will-
curiosity, where exactly
I'll
are
just
we?
open, I guess, in like the middle of the.
We're at a place where she knows.
Long story
The-
short, we have to take this stuff to a group of people.
The description you were once confused about of the tomb and all the weird shit that they were talking about, you see all of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're under the castle.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good at all. Okay.
Yes, we need
Well, you
to-
don't know that you're under the castle. You just know that you're in some kind of weird
I would-
underground tomb.
I would tell her that
We told
This-
her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did tell me that this is
Yeah.
under the. This is bad. This is
Yes,
all
we
kinds of bad.
we need to be very quick.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. 100%.
So I'll just open the doors. Boop.
And then I'm
Okay.
gonna yell into the chamber, Cedro,
Cedro, maybe got club.
Yeah. The club.
Jaclub is near the door as he was set tasked to guard, so he comes out pretty fast.
Can we use your strength?
Always.
Cedro comes out and he's covered in cobalt dust.
Sure.
This
Oh,
is
Not
happened.
cold
before.
ball. Duh, sorry. Wrong imagery.
No. The blue stone, not
No murder. No
not
murder.
murder.
I thought he ground up a cobalt and he's just wearing it on. You have an odd family.
I tried out this cobalt and I turned it into a powder. Like,
Yeah.
no. So he comes out all blue and starts helping you guys gather up the things. Are you trying to grab everything or
Yep.
just grabbing the important stuff?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. And putting it all in just one...
Everything that's not like basic at the desk or I
Yeah.
don't think we need.
Now here's the last thing. They're the imported stone ground of the bar. So you guys know that there was that room had a room in it, like a raised stone, like the.
Oh yeah.
So, are you guys gonna try to take the slabs of stone and the fireplace from the center and the columns and stuff? Like, are you gonna try to take all of that?
I don't think that's possible.
No.
I can lift it. I can try. I'll try to carry it into the room.
But wait,
that's-
isn't that
With
what's-
your size and strength, you're able to pick up slabs at a time,
But-
but it will take some time.
isn't that what's blocking the stairway going down?
Yeah.
doesn't matter much.
How much?
Well, we don't know what has come up. We blocked
yeah.
it. So we don't want to move it in case there's something right underneath there.
But doesn't it have a symbol of the lady on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't Dave really love it?
Yes.
They really would. I got an idea. No, I don't have magic. Fuck.
Baldric can make it smaller, couldn't he?
He
No.
would have used his magic to help us cast.
Everybody used their magic too.
Oh yeah.
We can have cantrips at most. But
Yeah.
what we'll do is that'll be the last thing we get, and I'll just start carrying as much as I can as we go.
All right.
I got 2 spells up my sleeve. That's about it.
I'll focus my action on that since I'm the biggest thing, unless only the really big things I'll grab.
Just leave like one slab over the patch.
Jaclub will go in and grab some of the guys that you saw were warriors.
Mhm.
He grabs a couple of them to try to help, but it takes like 4 of them to move one slab.
Should we leave the sarcophagus?
You know, let's leave that
No.
for her.
That if
Her
that
husband.
Let's
yes.
leave it for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not desecrate the burial remains of the scary ass woman.
Yeah, that one's probably not for us.
We weren't going to open it.
No, it
but-
was her husband.
So we're going to leave
Oh,
that.
definitely we
Her-
should not be
her
touching
lover.
that.
That is why I said maybe we should just leave it for her.
Yeah. We'll leave that.
Okay.
That's good. Good call.
Okay. So you guys start moving stuff out. All the actual easier all the curiosities in the area start getting funneled in. Doesn't take but maybe like a half hour to get all the basic stuff. But once you guys are doing, you're guessing it's gonna take you about an hour to 2 hours to get all the stone slabs and everything. And that's Varen doing the majority of the work. And actually, I'm gonna have to have him make some.
Because I mean, I'm a Goliath, so I have I can lift things the size category larger.
I could
Oh,
try mage hand.
Yes, with yourself as well. Even the 2 of you working together, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
It'll cut down the time a little bit, but it's just difficult. It's just
Intense music.
I mean,
just
yeah, it was
really hard.
Huge
To,
slabs of stone.
Whoa.
Shit.
Yeah, I will cheerleader them on. Go, 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 go.
I would like Argent and Varen both to make 2 athletics strength checks.
And we're exhausted.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
of being pulled, all the magic being pulled out of you.
Yeah.
That's disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Yep. All ability checks.
Got a 15 with my advantage.
Not bad.
Strength check.
Yes.
I also got a 15.
It's athletics strength. So
Oh, athletics?
yeah, athletics strength.
I got a 20.
20. All right. So and then your second roll.
Second roll. Oh, hey. Double 16. So that's 24.
Nice.
I got 13.
All right. With that, you guys, even being exhausted as you guys are, you are able to force yourselves through it, and you guys get the stone slabs and the entirety of that bar flooring moved, as you have the ancient floor moved into the space. It takes you about 50 minutes from the time that I have. It's like it lowered it from your rolls, and that's. The last of you that are outside, you guys are outside the doors. As it's, are you guys how are you guys finishing up? I should
Well-
ask.
I'm going
Yes.
to. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go into the room where Sabatok is, and just kind of like lay my hand on him and say, "We are taking care of your stuff, and we will take it to the rightful owners."
Do we know anything about their like death rituals or anything like that?
Are you
Do we know about
asking
the coin
the
thing?
group or
Yeah, in general, would we know that we should put some coins on his
uh,
eyes?
Varen being the one who is the most religious, along with Cedro, they can both make a knowledge religion check
Yep, I don't know any of that.
as you ask the group.
Oh, and I'm gonna take the other key The one that Sabotage was using to communicate.
He just responded to you. Did he have a key
Did,
himself?
didn't he have a key? Oh, he didn't.
Nope.
Oh, okay. He just responded. Never mind then. I'm not gonna do that.
It's attuned to some kind of protector of the land or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I got an 18 on my religion.
I got a
Cedro?
20.
The 20 gets it, but the 18 does not. Cedro, you know that the Scald specifically will leave coins amongst the eyes of the dead so that they can pay their version of their death god to one of their death gods to be able to get to the afterlife.
Yeah, I will take out the respective coins and lay them on his eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You, Calypso, asking that, you, Cedro goes and puts the coins on, Sabotage's eyes.
And I say, may the lady guide you to a restful place.
All right.
And then I'll leave the room.
All right. You make your way back. As you, five seem to be the last, as the doors are shut. You guys, are you five going to be going through the city of doors, or just one person?
I think Baltric and Varpu should go into the thing because
They're already inside.
okay, yeah, because they have the creep, and last time we got found really fast.
Yeah, and Charlton's got to be in there. Do we want to? I think we should stay this number just in case we run into a threat on the other side of the door. We don't know what we're going to run into in the city of doors, just in case.
Okay.
You
So-
said rest?
As you guys are you guys as you guys are getting closer to the end of moving things and everything's all the stuff is in it, it's just you guys outside. You feel like there's a form of dark weight has just settled upon the land.
We got to go now. We need to open the door.
Control.
What was that?
It's bad. Open the door. The dark.
Where do you place the coins to open the door? Do you use one of the doors that are available, or do you just use one of the flat surfaces?
You do, Arjun.
Stone door or wood and stone door?
I think
I
the
think
stone door,
Stone door.
because the wooden stone doors also was hidden, and that could open a hidden
Oh,
door
yeah, that's
within
true.
the city of doors.
It wasn't like hidden. It was just off to the back when you guys went into the room because you all saw it immediately. No one just
Okay.
went over there.
We can always
It
just
was
take
just-
a little peek too.
Not directly in line of sight.
It's also like a door that's been honed over time,
Mm-hmm.
and that I don't know, that worries me a little bit. So stone door seems better. So
Now,
those
you
that
can you
door-
just use the basic stones that are on the ground, or are you going to use the actual, just like basic stones? Because there's the doors that entered the area, and then there's the door, the hatchway going down.
No, the doors that enter the area. Yeah,
Yeah, not the hatch. Definitely not.
not
the
the
hatch.
hatch. No,
Okay.
I want to be opening up no hatch.
All right. So you go to the stone doorway, and you start laying down the 9 coins. When you hold the 9th coin at the very end, next to the doorway, it opens, or you can see that the light kind of appears around the door, as both the door and the stones drop down as the stairs get created from the different steps, and the door kind of drops down with it, and there's the door in front of you.
Sorry, did Varpo had the other coin, or was it
Yes.
all with our...
She had the 9th.
had the last one.
She had
Oh,
the
here-
10th coin.
Oh,
so-
here's the dilemma question.
So So we need to have gotten that key, that coin from her from inside the
Mhm.
place.
Yes, you guys have the coin.
The 10th coin.
Was that?
Do we leave it?
Do we?
No. No.
Okay. I mean, good.
You can't take all the coins. Or
Oh, you
the
can
door.
take
Once you
all.
pick it up, it shuts. So
We can leave one, right?
you have to leave. You can leave one.
Jeez.
So you can take
Oh, it's
9
nine?
with you.
We should take these
Oh,
9
we
with
take
us.
9.
Yes.
I mean, that means we need to really leave when we get there, I'm sure. But, you know, it'll be fine.
Or if it gives us bargaining.
Sure. Okay.
All right. So the door appears. The stone.
She is huge.
The steps go down and the door is there, and you guys are all kind of staring at each other. Once again, the city of doors lies beyond. You've picked up all but the one coin that lays directly next to the door.
I think just in case we gotta go like super duper fast, the person in front has the key or the coin to go back, and if they see an adjacent door and not like a crowd of people, they should
Want me to
open
do
that
it?
door.
I'll do it.
I am super fast.
I'm pretty quick too.
I'm faster than you.
Well, you
We haven't tested that yet.
fight
You
to the
not-
death for it.
I just hold out my hand to Argent. Take the
I
coin.
give him the coin.
But then again, who's gonna mess with him?
Then I open the door, look through, and then step, depending upon what I look through and see.
As you open the doorway to the city of doors, the stone door opens. As you find yourself in a large stone room, you see a stone table. There seems to be wooden accoutrements throughout the room, tables, bowls. There is bookshelves with books lined them. You can smell what smells to be like some kind of spiced carrots being cooked, as the top of the room fills full of some kind of a mist kind of in the air, a steam of cooked foods, as you hear the sounds of laughter and from children coming from a different room. The lighting is very dim, as it's lit by candles. There's no windows. You can see a door across this opened chamber, this larger chamber. As you step in, you realize it's not a large chamber for you, as you still have to duck down to fit in the room. But it is a large living room / dining chamber for sounds you can hear. Like I said, you can hear children laughing, what sounds like from behind you, and you can smell the smells of cooking. The table looks like it's set for about 10 people, as you kind of take a quick glance.
Is there no one visible in front of me though, right?
No, there seems to be no one else in the room. Just another door. It's a wooden door leading somewhere.
I will try to be quiet as I go toward that door. As I step in, I look to see if I see any other doors. If not, I'm going to go for that first door
You do
immediately.
not see another door. Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Come on, go.
Do you even have stealth?
Number one.
Okay.
I stumble over
So-
the table.
You
Is it
turn around
possible for me
and
to,
then
like,
you
try to-
nudge the table, and like one of the pewter cups kind of falls off. The wooden bowl falls. And bing! And as you go to pick it up, you like hit your shoulder on the thing and knock the chair over. And then you're like, crap! And you try to grab the chair, and you like completely bump the table, and then all the table goes over completely sideways. And he's just like looking back at you guys like,
I look at Argent and
ah.
say, "Why not send their rogue?"
Because you're not decisive.
What do I see past the door? Do I see like a family just going? What?
You can't see the door. You just see them at the doorway.
Okay.
It's just an arched doorway that you're looking back, and it's just
Are they just like all staring at him?
I just get up and scrabble for
No.
the door. Then
he can only see you guys. because the door is open and you guys are in
Yeah.
that doorway.
It's
Look
good.
over.
It's fine.
Flip though. And I'm like, do you not see rogue gear here? As I pull out 2 daggers.
Don't pull those out right now.
I rush up the door and I just do the thing and just open
To
it.
the other door, you put the coin to the other door and open it. As I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you open the door, and it's laying down because you guys had the door like laying down on through a table.
Yeah.
So
No disadvantage on saving, right?
not saving throws. I think
No,
that's
not
a,
yet.
that not yet. That would be.
So you said
3
the
or something like that.
family.
So when
is-
you open the next door, the angle change is very disorienting, but you kind of hold yourself together as you realize that you're gonna have to like lean forward and climb out the.
You said the family is watching.
No.
You
can't-
can't see back
Oh,
through there.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on the other side of the door that we currently opened, so
Oh.
they can't come where we're at.
Okay.
I got
They
a
just
24.
hear a
on my-
commotion.
What was that?
24.
Yeah. So you hold in the nausea as like the orientation dissertation is just so disorientating that you can't. You're just like, oh yeah, that's right. We set that up really awkward as you start climbing out of the table in the airship.
I gesture inside to hold the door open to come.
Shouldn't
Yep.
we find Sterling first?
No.
No,
Okay.
we can't. We have to go back to a certain spot to do it, and we're not
Okay.
there.
I'll just walk through.
Okay.
And
Just avoid the completely turned over table with all the stuff trashed off to one side.
do we have any money?
No.
We just
We
bring
are
all their
poor
things.
as fuck.
We have nothing, cash-wise.
I mean, I don't. I have 1 single platinum piece, and that's it.
Shit. Okay. If is the family? Can I see the family after
No,
leaving
you
the
cannot
door?
see anything.
We haven't shut
Oh,
the
after
door.
going in, I mean.
You guys haven't shut the other door yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're in a different room that opens to the door that we are currently holding
Okay,
open. that
I'll
opens next
I'll
to
go through.
Okay. So who's last? Who shuts the other door?
Probably me.
Do we shut that door?
We need to shut that door.
Guess we need to shut that door because Jade's gonna come through and fuck everything up.
So yeah, I'll be the last one through.
It's gotta be someone fast.
Okay.
Not
So
me.
Cedro said he would stand by the door.
Alright.
There, are you coming?
Me?
There.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I was just holding back with a Three Stooges
As-
act going on.
as you go through the door, you get it's disorienting as forward now becomes up when you go through the door.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll just, like,
your sense
hold
of
my-
gravity completely turns on its side when you go through, but you find yourself on like coming out of a table, like
Yep.
climbing up out of a table.
Yep.
I'm just gonna stick my hand in there for Cedro to grab, just when we get out real quick.
Grab him.
We can just snatch him up.
Grab
Okay,
the coin.
Because he's gotta close the door.
That's the point.
so Cedro, you close the door, grabbing the last coin, that on the other side, leaving 1 coin back in Goblin and the last one that was holding this door open. When you shut the door, there's just like there's a bunch of halflings on the other side.
Oh god.
Oh
God, run.
And they're just you're seeing like maybe good 20 halflings all kind of like peering in now as like the sound and everything. They know what is going on because they're from this place, as somebody's using keys to get through, and there's about 5 or 6 of them with crossbows. There's some
Oh,
kids
shit.
kind of like looking, and with desperation,
Just let him in.
they are gonna start firing crossbows at you as you run.
Defend their home.
Also become rich because you guys are going through with
Yeah.
coins to
Right.
the city of doors. All right.
Yep.
So as you go running, you have Argent at the you're laying on the table with your arm through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is about 60 feet between you and the next door. So you shut it, and they just, as soon as you shut it, it's 5 crossbows, blah 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 blah, from the
Oh god.
Maybe it's a good
from
thing
the
I didn't go.
from the halflings.
That would have killed me.
Poor Zan.
Wow. Rolled 3 3s and a 4, giving them 13s and a 14.
Ha!
But the 17 that rolled is a 27 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah, 27 will hit. Everything else misses.
Attack.
Everything else just completely missed.
Weapon in arrow in flesh.
So that's 23 points of damage as you get it like catches you like right in the like the shoulder. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a 15.
You do not pass out from the sleep spell that is on the or the sleep poison, not spell. It's a sleep poison. You do not go unconscious from you feel yourself like become super dizzy all of a sudden and like super tired, like exhausted. Like you could probably just
Yeah, I was already tired.
you could probably just sleep right here, but you know that the pain you have to keep going. Right as you reach the door, you are able to grab Argent's hand. Argent, I want you to roll me a perception check as you're the one looking back past him.
Perception. 19?
As you're looking past him and you grab his hand, you realize that these halflings all have sharp teeth. They look normal in all other ways, but they have sharp teeth.
Bunch of fucking goblins.
As you pull Cedro through.
Can I do something before we close the door?
We will then go to initiative.
Okay. Ooh. So glad I'm wearing this armor.
With my new awesome dex. Oh.
Do you go before a 23?
Also, if I remember correctly, initiative's technically an ability roll, isn't it? So we roll with disadvantage.
What?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes.
Yes. Because your bard thing that gives
Yes.
pluses to all your abilities actually adds to your
Yes.
initiative.
It is an ability roll, I do believe. I would like.
Oh, am I rolling initiative too? Even though I'm
No.
on the ship?
This is between Cedro and Argent, as they're
Oh,
the
okay.
ones doing stuff at the last second.
My second
Yeah.
roll, nat 20, you bastard.
Only one less. Not bad.
Because I believe also Argent can flash a genius his initiative as well.
Can I?
Ability.
Can I do that?
So I got a 22 with disadvantage.
Wow.
Wow.
What the hell did you roll?
Well, the other roll was 20.
Argent, what do you go on?
Okay. 20. I still can't beat a 23.
All right.
You
But I'll,
You
I'll
do
flash
Cedro?
Genius on at 21 just to,
Do it on Cedro.
You could.
What?
Do it on Cedro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way,
3.
Giving him a 25.
yeah. That'd be
So
awesome.
he's got your hand. What are you doing?
Oh, geez. So I'm still through the, or am I out of the?
You're still partially in that room with them. Like you're reaching forward and you got his hand. Like you are at the edge, and he's like in the process of pulling you up when you can see that he's staring past you.
But just get through the door, guys.
My eyes are kind of widened.
I'll just lean back and cast dancing lights at the figures behind me.
Okay. I believe that's a saving throw, correct?
I think it's just lights.
Oh,
It's just light.
It's just light. He's just
Put light in their face.
putting lights in their face. Okay.
It's a distraction.
Ah. All right. And what are you going through or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll
Do you
move.
shut the door?
Yes.
Okay.
On Argent?
You shut the door. Argent's already through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you come pulling up. As you come out of the table, you pull the door up with you, and the table just goes back to normal being a table.
Whew!
Yeah.
Good battle, guys.
I wanted to blow
Glad
them up.
I'm glad I put on the battle music.
That was bad. It could have been.
It could have been bad.
The last time we opened a door, one of the last times we opened a door here, we kind of blew ourselves up, and
I was trying to blow those people up.
Nah, I think it's safe to go with no explosion this time.
And as you guys are all there, you know that one of the workers had run off because they have had your door under guard for a few weeks now. As you guys came through, as the two of you have being the last coming through, Crab has made his way up. Oh, I see you've returned.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Crab, is it good to see you?
Yeah,
It is good.
it's always good to see me.
I start kissing the bottom or the deck of the ship.
Oh,
I understand that. Yes.
is the ship functional now?
For the most part, yes. I got pretty much all running controls. We don't need the other boat to do anything anymore. We
How many
basically
people-
just haven't been able to move because of your table.
Well, we can go now.
Where would you like to go, miss?
The
I
island,
what?
the island where.
Oh yeah, I guess we do need to go there. Well,
Yeah, we do.
okay.
The
Also-
island outside of Waterdeep, like we were there before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, contact Dave and see.
Oh, I
Maybe.
pull out my key and lady guide my speech. Dave.
Hello. Hey.
Dave.
How's it going?
Oh, it's so good to hear from you. I'm so glad you're alive.
Well, I've never been dead.
Well,
God.
it's been a really long few days. We have some stuff for you and your people that I
Oh.
think you guys would really appreciate from somebody that we met in Goglin.
Who?
His name is Sabatok, and he was
don't know
very old. Well,
Maybe just
He-
tell him to say the word Sabatok out loud.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe say Sabatok out loud and somebody would know?
Sabatalk out loud.
Not.
As you
Ask
hear
if
me
anybody knows of Sabatok.
Nothing.
Okay, well,
I'm
he.
like in the woods, so I don't.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
Is that supposed to summon somebody? Like,
no. We.
You should ask him if that giant.
He hears
thing-
just an audible face palm.
You should ask if that ruby giant guy knows Sabotage.
Well, we have something for your people that he asked us to bring. Is there a place that we can meet you?
yes. We are about 50 miles or so east of Icewind Dale.
East of Icewind Dale.
Yes, we're taking over the. I should probably not mention it that way. We have
Doesn't matter what you are doing.
pilgrimaged to the forests out here, and we're setting up a new outpost for our people.
Okay. Well, I have lots of stuff from your history.
Oh, like what? I always like things from history.
Whose book
The
is
Great
that?
Protector always likes to hear a big story.
What was his
Um,
name again?
Saboteur?
No, the book.
Trebe?
I have
There's-
Book of Tree.
There was the Book of Trebe. That's
That's
still
gone though.
that's still
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah, I have it.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. I thought we
No,
saved it.
no. No, it survived. I have it.
Okay.
It's just really messed up because
Yeah.
it got really damaged by the pudding.
Oh, okay.
There
Right.
was a stuffed toucan.
I don't know what a toucan is.
It's a really weird looking bird.
Okay.
There was the bones of Big Pig, and which we didn't take the sarcophagus of. Did it say Cole,
I don't believe it actually had that.
or it said lover or
It's Lover.
lover of Jade or something like that? Or first,
I have a list.
I don't remember what it said. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. We just
Well-
if we can meet you somewhere for you to.
Yes, if you can make your way up this direction, I'd be happy to have you come see our new establishment.
Okay, we have to make one stop, and then we can
Couple of stops.
a couple of stops, and then we can make our way there. How long do you think, Argent?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'll keep
We
in
have-
contact with you and let you know.
Fair enough. Now, be careful about using this too often. It becomes taxing on some of us.
Oh,
Well, I mean me.
okay.
It requires me to use some of my innate abilities. And if I were in combat, it would be difficult.
Okay. Then I will contact you when we are almost to that spot.
No worries. I look forward to seeing you and your family yet again. Now, have you sold any more of that purple stuff that I've helped you out with? Or made any?
No, but we came across the supplies to make it.
Ah, excellent.
So, I will show you when we get there.
I just look at Calypso. Oh no, she has. We don't hear Dave.
You
Oh,
guys
she
cannot hear Dave at all.
does. Yeah, we just hear her talking. So supplies to make it is all we hear. So nah, I'm not gonna infer that.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you and your family soon, and if you do come to Icewind Dale, bring warm clothes. I don't believe your people are naturally formidable to the cold. Maybe your brother is, but the rest of us probably not. Or the rest of you probably not.
Okay. I will make sure to tell them.
All right. See you soon.
Okay.
You can tell that the connection is lost at that
Yep.
point.
Okay, I know where they are.
That's good. So we need to go back to the island, and we need to drop off our passengers.
Yep.
Oh, it's
In that order.
Krabs steps up. Well, speaking of passengers, we've gained a couple since you've been gone.
Oh?
I believe they're in the bar.
Huh?
I believe they're in the bar.
Oh,
A couple people you made a deal to.
did you bring the head?
Well, that's between you and them. I don't do deals.
How many people can the ship house?
The ship can hold, like,
Not thousands?
not thousands. 400 or 500 people could, like, easily, like, per room, like, have one room to themselves. If I remember correctly, it's quite a lot.
So we could
Okay.
leave some.
That's also including, like, the crew quarters as well, you know, which you guys
Sure.
saw was very uncomfortably stacked.
Alright. Well,
Still
let's
probably
go.
better than a field.
Jezra, you now, like, as you guys, like, go up to the main deck, you realize that you are on an airship, a giant dirigible.
Interesting.
You just went from being underground, ran through what looked to be like a dining room, and now are on a dirigible.
It is better.
You came
than
up out of a
this.
table into a dirigible.
You don't have to convince me that these are weird people. All right. What I am gonna do though, since I'm up in the, how high are we up in the air?
You don't really. You just see blue ocean, and because of it's an ocean really far below, you can't really guess the height. It's just you just see ocean.
How fast are we moving?
You can't really tell. There's nothing to give you. There's nothing to give you a sense of speed.
Is
You
there
can feel
wind?
wind, but it could just be wind and the ship not moving, or
It's
the
not
ship could be
steep
moving
wind.
and that causing wind.
Okay. I'm gonna tie a bit of rope around the back of the airship. I would go to one of the sides of the deck, preferably the back, the aft. Tie
That
rope over-
becomes like more like rooms, but there are like rails off to either side that go pretty far back.
Okay. I'm gonna tie a bit of rope off to one of those, tie it off on my waist real good, and then jump off and just coast. Not fly, just glide.
Okay.
Just let the thermals carry me and just let me float up there.
It's nice. You realize at that point, you start to fall because the ship is not moving at all. So you have to fly.
I quickly flap,
Yeah.
come back up to the thing.
It's just the general because the ship hasn't been moving because the door has been keeping everything.
Locked in place.
Okay. Still having the rope attached to me. It's a 50-foot rope. I'm just gonna start fly around the back side of the ship, the underside of the ship.
Yeah,
seeing
you
what I can-
realize that this thing is, the ship is gymongous.
Gymongous.
Okay.
As the ship is larger than most man of war that you've been on.
Okay. She doesn't, like I said earlier, she doesn't fly real well, but she loves to do it. So, and she doesn't get to do it a whole lot. So she's just taking this moment to just relax, breathe in the air, fly, and enjoy the sights and scenery. Well, at the same time, making sure she's attached to the ship in case it decides to fly off. She
And
can find her way
that
back up.
overwhelming presence of like darkness over the land is gone. That feeling that you've had for 15 years of oppression, gone. As you feel free here.
Take a breath
Alright.
of air, just relax.
The rest of you, what are you doing? As you guys come up to the top floor
I'm
of
gonna take
the deck of your ship.
take a deep breath and make my way to the
The
bar.
air is clean and fresh.
It-
Once again, you guys now being back, you can tell that the dominion of evil that you guys have been staying in is no longer there. That oppression that you guys felt, that you didn't feel that first when you went in, but now that you are here, you can feel it gone.
It's more of a resigned sigh because of what I'm gonna have to do and make my way to the bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh!
make-
You see the human woman behind the counter, kind of pushing her hair back and refilling what looks to be a large mug for one of two dwarves sitting at the bar. You can recognize their fur latent gear, their heavily fur gear, their thick armor. One of them doesn't seem to be wearing armor, but the other one is wearing like a full plate with like thick regalic furs over it. The other one seems to be wearing like what looks to be like kind of like a baggy shirt with like furs like attached over it for warmth. Kind of a large like a large fur like kilt to his knees. And he's sitting at the other one. You can see that the axes that they have pulled off to either side. They're just sitting like leaning against the bar as they're just drinking and laughing and chuckling. Their backs to you. They are drinking and talking with the bar matron.
So they are not the dwarves that jumped off the ship.
They are most definitely the dwarves that jumped off
Oh, they
the
are
ship.
okay.
They do have a wooden box sitting next to them on the ground.
Smile.
I'll go up to them
It's
and
a small, like 1.5 by 1.5 by 1.5 wooden box.
I'll go up to them and
As you're walking up, the bartender, "Oh, welcome back."
I
As the two turn and look
that
at you.
you were successful in finding the
haven't seen me as a half giant.
certain gentleman.
Well, isn't it great to see the great wondrous bard once again, Calypso, to meet your presence. Now, I believe we had an understanding of trade to be done as he
I look at Varen.
as he pushes his foot down and then slides the wooden box out behind his stool towards you.
I look at Varen and
Yeah.
with a closed mouth smile, I say, "Of course we did."
I had some like I didn't say how much. Like give him a good amount.
Baltrig, may I have my stash, please?
Uh,
Oh, his Baltrig's not even in there.
Please open the door.
I have to go get it first.
Fair
I'll
enough.
stay.
I have to say thank you for allowing us to stay in one of your suites. I appreciate it.
Which suite?
I think it was like room 5 that they gave us. He's like,
Is that
I got
any of
4,
ours?
you got 5.
Is that any of ours?
Yeah, it's some of the rooms on your ship.
But none of the ones that belong to us, though.
Yes,
Right.
because you
All
own the
the
ship.
Well, you know what I mean.
Not her personal bed chamber.
No.
Okay. Gosh. Okay. Well,
How was the fight?
I'm gonna go find Art. Artie,
Huh?
you're right here, right?
Dwarves.
Well,
Can we go into a room,
I'm the guy
So
that
I
offered
can
you the deal originally.
go talk to
I'm just the
Baltrig?
new bot.
no.
I go up to the bar and I ask the bartender for a bottle of the clearest alcohol they got.
Grabs a bottle and hands it, and you see her
Pull the
marking a
bolt.
tally off in the back somewhere.
I pull the bolt out of my shoulder and then pour that all over it.
Can I have that? Can I have that bolt?
All right, here.
I got a new collection somewhere.
You could have traded him a heal spell for it.
That's a waste of energy.
So, you go and get the stuff. You guys are gonna go open your keyed dimensional space to get the stuff from
in a
Baltrig.
separate room.
Okay. So you go and gather the stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll come out, and I will. How many of them are there?
Just the 2 dwarves.
Okay.
It's not the 4 that originally were there. Just the one and his look. You're guessing it's his personal bodyguard.
Still looking at Varen, and I'll hand them each a dose.
The-
Or the little
Just you give him.
little vial. Yeah.
He looks at you and looks at the 1 dose.
It's not. They're not like one itty bitty dose.
Oh, you're giving him a vial.
Yeah, a little vial, because I have them
That's
all in little
different.
vials.
Okay. So there's like 100 doses in a vial, I believe.
Yeah.
So you hand him a vial,
Yeah.
and then he goes, "Thanks." And he,
You're
you see him just put it in his.
welcome.
You just see him just put it in his little pouch in his vestment. And now,
I'll do it all at once.
do you guys still do transport?
Trunk
Because
full of methamphetamines.
I would like to go home at some point. It would be nice.
Going to Icewind Dale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're also heading there eventually.
I'm guessing that by your big ice mistress.
No.
Kind of roundabout.
Just because we have an ice mistress doesn't mean that we're going there.
Well, that's usually where they are, so I just kind of assumed.
I mean, look at all of us. We could be
That's my
from
good
anywhere.
Chug, 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 glug, glug, glug.
Its arrow flies by one of the windows.
I mean, rich people are usually eccentric, so
Yes.
well,
We plan on going there, though.
I like your guys' business with a lot less people. It's a lot more comfortable here. Food's been better than the last time. I could sit at any table. This is great. The entertainment's been rough, though. There's nobody playing music or anything, music or something. Would be
Oh, she just got a new
Awesome.
instrument. You should check it out.
Yes. Would you like to hear it?
Great. They both get up from the bar and go sit down at one of the tables in front of the stage. They're like,
Hold on. 2 of them?
Yep.
I thought there were 3 of them.
oh, one
There was
one
4,
didn't. It was 4 originally, and he didn't survive.
Oh.
Well, 2 of them didn't make it.
There it is.
Wasn't
it.
there a talk that Calypso didn't want to force people to do stuff against their will and
No,
just
fine.
all
We
right,
had that conversation, but
okay, that's cool. That's cool.
She's totally fine with it.
All right.
Yeah,
What are the
I'm
rest
sure
of you
she
doing? As Cedro is doling the pain from
Yeah.
getting shot.
Yeah.
I'll
Calypso's
walk
not a
over to
slaver.
Pedro, and I will lay on hands him for 10. Just put my finger in the wound and lay on hands him. And
That's
then
a
I'm gonna
good
walk,
sister.
then I'm gonna head back toward my chamber to get away from the music because I know what it does.
Okay.
Thanks, brother.
I am going to activate the gift of Helios, and as I'm flying around, I am going to put on a performance of a flame dance. Just in joy and happiness.
All right. So, do you begin to play on the stage?
Yep.
All right. You have now had this loot in your possession for over 30 minutes. Do you wish to attune to it?
Let me make
Cursed,
sure.
cursed, cursed,
Nice.
cursed,
That's
cursed,
nice.
cursed, 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 cursed.
You know, I had thought about this too. When
Him just saying cursed over and over again is making me laugh.
I had thought about this in the shop that I wanted to do a identify before I attune to it,
Okay.
Did you?
just in case it started, talking.
Then I suppose you're going to provide the ingredients for that spell.
Eventually, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's not gonna identify. I mean,
You guys have no pearls, I believe.
I thought
We
you
know
were
where
gonna-
the pearls are, though. We just got to go convince that guy to let him have it. Let us have it.
We're over the ocean. Find some clams.
I can clam dive again.
All right. So, go ahead and roll me a performance.
Okay. Oh shit, and I'm still
Yep.
fuck.
Still real
You're-
fucked up.
Tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my performance is with a disadvantage, 18.
It's not bad.
Shayla.
Can I assist?
Beezy.
No assisting.
Oh, Shayla.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
sister.
assist?
I'm gonna assist her by cheering her on.
I know
All right,
Varpu would. Play
go ahead and roll me a
I know
performance.
Varpu would play the drum. Oh, but she's not here.
So Cedro starts like beating on the counter to give you some help with the tune, as he's drunkenly now like just getting into it. He's trying to enjoy it through the pain. And you're at disadvantage as well. What'd you get, Cedro?
Disadvantage.
Before you roll, because
Yep.
he might make it a straight roll.
I got an 11.
That makes it advantage. That gives you a straight roll instead of a disadvantage for your performance.
All right. $27.
Nice. So, is this a hearty, somber? What kind of music are you playing?
I'm like
what-
playing it right now, actually.
Oh, well, I can't
But
hear
you
that.
can't hear it. It's just like a jaunty little tune, like.
All right. Well, then the dwarves are pounding on the table and having a good old time. Like, this is way better than not hearing anything. As the bartender brings them out some food, and they're like actually enjoying themselves, and they both take a dose of your purple, and they have a great time.
I'm too tired for big things right now.
All right. So, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Baron's gonna, once he gets back to the room that he's been using, he's going to.
The closet door is missing. It has been like you can looks like it's
got
been
out.
ripped off. Like you can see not that it's not missing. The door that had the arcane dimensional shackles on it, it still has it. It's just the door is now ripped from everything else.
I am free.
Bob's free.
Bob's.
There's no skeleton in there.
Oh no, Bob is on the loose.
I'm gonna go into the room and shut the door. Then and be like, well, I'm sure they may have dealt with it already. But
Argent, what are you doing? Oh, sorry,
Knowing
Baron, go
Crab,
ahead.
he's working downstairs in a furnace. It sucks, man.
Baron's gonna take the chance to do a prayer to Miracle Thanatos back in the plane there, and also just be like, I think I may have had a conversation with your brother.
We will deal with that at a different time. You get a response. Argent, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you hear your sister playing music? It's like
Yep.
calm. You don't feel like you have to do anything at the moment.
Nope.
It's fun music too.
Yeah, what do you just hanging out, listening to music, and
I'll go see Crab.
okay. It's with the music playing. He has made his way up to the deck as well, along with a bunch of the other crew, as it's been a long time since music has been had. So a lot of the crew is starting to come up and sit at the bar to listen to her play.
Actually, I need to go when I'll go back into the base. I need to bring some of that Elven ale that we bought and stock the bar.
Okay. Doesn't take long. And as you replace the ale, take some of the ale up here and put it behind the counter. They tap one of the small wine kegs and put it up on the wine barrels, and then put it up for use.
Then Cedro proceeds to get really drunk.
I'm sure Barpoo would come out and start drinking her.
Everybody is now like a lot of the crew. I think pretty much the majority, except for the mandatory crew, furnacing down below, are up now. There's a good 20-25 people up here enjoying it. Some of them covered with soot. Some of them are like maids and stuff who have just kept the place clean, and waiters and stuff like that. Oh, everybody's having like a good time listening to Calypso play.
Yeah.
Argent, you just got back up here.
Seeing everyone have fun is making me less tired. And getting more into it.
So, like, how many crews still have to work the furnace?
There's usually two down there. One shoveling coal, the other one monitoring. Like that's minimum.
Sure.
And that's probably because Crab kept good people. And Crab's up there as well, you know, listening to the music, getting ale.
That's fine.
Should we call it there tonight?
Depending
I
on
mean-
what happens, eventually I would probably come back out and check on, like, you know, just to check on things.
Yeah, you'd come back out and see that everybody's having a good time, and you guys find yourself basically in an intermission between what you have to do in the future and the troubles that you've gone through recently. An easy, relaxing time hearing your sibling play great music, drinks, a good time of not having to do anything.
Finally.
and that would be a good place to actually leave off tonight. We can pick up here for where we lead off into our mission next time. Where we go next? Do we go and take the Dawn's Core to Sterling? Do we go up to the Great North? What do we do next? Do we go back to
some
Waterdeep
dragon
and
eggs.
deliver a bunch of Tabaxi off? I don't know what we're gonna do, but I look forward to it next time. We're gonna do our. Let me figure out XP since it's all story-based XP this time.
Are we wanting to do it off stream or on
Since it's
stream?
story-based XP, we'll probably be doing that off stream.
Okay.
So I would like to say thank you to everybody that joined us tonight. It was good to have you all with us. We're here every Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific. It's great to have you. I think that today we've used, was it Soundscape?
No, Sirenscape.
Sirenscape for our sounds that you guys have heard tonight.
And it's free to download.
All right. Well, hey, thank you everybody for joining us, and we look forward to having you with us next time.